Okay, so we're live again for another Australian collectors chat, and obviously it's good to see you again, Rob, this week.
Nice to see you
And,
too, Ryan.
and we have a special guest, the man himself, the Chinster.
Oh,
Uh, he's here. How you going, Charlie?
pretty good. I'm just looking at my hair there. It's fucking sticking out. Need a haircut.
Oh god. Well, anyway, so this is the San Diego Comic Con 2016 special that we'll be doing. We've got a lot to talk about, a lot of shit. There's lots to talk about from the film that have been announced. There's also obviously the collectibles from Hot Toys to Blitzway to Prime One Sideshow. The whole fucking lot. We got the whole thing to go, and yeah, it's a big one this year, and I'm sure all the collectors are feeling it, and you know, their wallets being, you know, destroyed by all the stuff that's going on. So yeah, so I'll say kick it off, and have you got the pictures, Rob?
Yeah, I got as many pictures as you want, Ryan. How many would you like? I've got hundreds of them here.
Right. Okay.
Take days to get through. You're all set for a
for real.
session. You want me to start sharing, Ryan? You want to go straight away?
That sounds good. I think we should keep kicking off with these collectibles.
Okay, can you see that?
Right, yeah, just give me a second and I'll present you to everybody. Just a second. Present to everyone. And there we go.
That's a little bit that looks like Godfather 3 though.
It is the Godfather 3. Well, this is the Godfather 3 edition. Just when I thought I was out, the fuckers pulled me back in. What can I say?
That's pretty much it, isn't it?
I was all ready to sail off into the sunset at the end of the year, finish out collecting, the room's full, no more space, fantastic. I can, you know, consider my retirement, and then I saw that Predator 1 Marquette, and that was it. God damn it.
Yeah. Now it's, kids, get out the room. It's the new collector's room.
Yes, that's exactly right. You boys are going to have to sleep together now. Sorry, kids.
Yeah,
anyway.
That's it. Get the fuck out. I'm having this room.
Yeah, so if there's a theme for tonight, that's got to be it. All right, so the first of many, this is the Blitzway Ghostbusters 1/6 scale figures that they're doing. And just a note about the pictures first, before we get really into them. I've got to give a shout out to everyone that's put these pictures up. Where I've collected them from. There's too many sources to go by name. We'd be here for another 3 hours. But a big shout out if these are your photos and we have used them. Thank you very much. They're out there for use, and we decided to use them. So thank you very much for yours. Anyway, so instead of getting every picture of everything, I just grabbed a selection of what I thought was interesting. So again, Blitzway Ghostbusters, all 4 of them. I don't know if they're going to do this great big diorama that they're on. Pardon me. Oh, there goes the computer going faint. There we are. That's obviously the rooftop.
Pretty big.
Of the yeah, it's huge. Do you think those guys are the 6 scale figures? How big must this diorama be? Enormous thing.
What a great display. That's all I can say is that's way if you're showcasing your figures, it's almost like the diorama outshines the figures in a way, doesn't it? You know, like, oh my god, you know. Imagine if I had that as a display. It's crazy, but the figures are incredible from what I've seen. It's nice to see another high-end company doing something outside of the norm, if you know what I mean. It's something nice to see. Another license being used, you know, instead of them just, you know, the usual Marvel, DC, and you know, the typical stuff that we see. So I think it's kind of nice to see this. It's a breath of fresh air, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. Look at those head sculpts. That's spot on. I love it.
nice.
And look at
Very,
this.
very
They even gave Ray Stantz his Siggy.
That's nice.
Nice little detail that in the sort of world we live in now. You wouldn't think something like that would pop up, but yeah, they look really nice. Really liking them. There they are again, and Slimer, Trap.
Awesome.
And okay, this is the Bat King. Oh, this started out as a custom that someone was doing. Their name escapes me, and supposedly it's been picked up and it's going to be produced.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing it. Yeah, kicking around.
Yeah,
very
massive amounts of detail on it. Huge, ginormous wingspan.
Blood splatter.
The concept is Batman as a. Oh, that's it. That's all I've got. Batman as a Viking. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I've got here. The wingspan on it, though, I'm sure you've seen it, is enormous. Yeah. This is just a pic of the Chronicle stand. Charlie, have you got this guy ordered?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh, you're one of the 300 like me. Congratulations. Yes. As soon as that came up, I had to go and grab that. But that's King Conan over there. Yes.
Yeah.
Did you get the Breakout Jurassic Park?
No, I haven't got that one. No.
Well, that would have been.
It looks nice though.
Yes. I don't know how much. That's obviously Proto from Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Looks nice for the pose. I know.
Are they doing it in 1/5?
1/5 or 1/6, I'm not sure. I don't know many of the details behind this thing.
Yeah.
That was another one they're doing.
Is it compy?
Yeah. Yeah, a little compy there, it's nice.
And the binoculars from Jurassic Park as well, and the shaving cream case as well.
Yeah.
They're doing all these props from the first film as well. This was their 1/6 display that they had there. The two Conans, the war paint, the clean. I love the James Earl Jones on the head spike at the end. I love that. It's great. Vikings and Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. Alan Grant, look at that. That's nice. I like the Alan Grant.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see them before.
Yeah, I love this. James Earl Jones on a spike. Can't go past that. That's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this is something that popped up through the week. Nipple. This is Arnie's nipple. This is for you, Charlie, for you to suck on. Yes. Anyway, this is the. I thought you might enjoy that. The half-scale bust that they've done. I can't remember if this is the clean one or the damaged one, but they've got these mold issues down here, and I think there's one more on the back as well. There's all this patchiness. So if anyone's thinking of picking that up, and there's been more than a few instances of people saying they've got the same issue with that piece. So
in which one again, Rob? Sorry, which one was that?
The Chronicle Collectibles half-scale Arnie's that they're doing. Let me see if I go back.
Yeah.
There he is. Yeah.
If I'm honest, it's just one thing that the Chronicle stuff lacks in is, and I think it is paint application. I feel like that is in some of the figures anyway, not all, but some. Are let down by the paint apps. But
I can't really speak. Don't have any, so yet. Yeah. I mean, I'll get the Conan, and then I'll be able to comment more in terms of that. But supposedly they use the same factory as Cinemaquette or what other ECC use, so it should be pretty high quality anyway. That was a bit of an issue with that piece. This is the next ECC alien bust in that line that they've done, where they've done the pup from Close Encounters and the grey. This is like an alien king. I'm not getting this, even though I own the other two, but the detail, again, this is by Steve Wang, who does all their stuff. The detail is like incredible. I've got this one, and I've got this one. but I won't be getting
Oh,
this one.
wow.
Yeah.
You got the
Well,
others, Rob. Far out.
Yeah, I got the Puck from Close Encounters, and I got the grey in the last pop culture sale that they had, 20% off sale.
Ah, yep.
Yeah,
nice.
I've sort of been eyeing that piece for a while, and this guy was getting
When are they
lonely,
going to
so
do
I
another
thought,
one?
hey?
When are the Pop Culture going to do another one of those?
I think they do one sort of 2/3 of the way through the year. When's the next public holiday? What's the next public holiday we've all got? I think it's around then whenever it comes, because the last one they did was on the Queen's birthday weekend. But I'm pretty sure they will do one before the end of the year. So that's that piece. There he is again with a name. I can't even. What the hell is that? Bast ET, whatever that is.
I don't like it.
No, I don't like it either. It's too ornate, if I could sort of posit it like that. I don't like all this kind of. I mean, these two, you know, obviously Close Encounters. It's a movie sort of icon, and this guy's obviously, you know, rooted within the whole UFO mythology. So he has a place in, you know, not only pop culture, but, you know, obviously all the UFO paraphernalia that goes around. So they sort of have background to them, but this guy, I don't know, it's just a bit, yeah, I won't be getting him, even though I have the other two. This was their Friday the 13th, 1-to-1. Don't know about that.
Very nice.
And there he is there
Look at
again.
that. Very good detail.
Yeah. And companion piece was the Freddy that they. Now this looks good. This looks amazing.
Don't
know how much
that's 1-to-1?
Yeah, 1-to-1. Yeah, 1-to-1. And
nice.
the base here, they've got this little hole down here. I'll see if we can sort of. It's from Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors.
Yep.
That looks just crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like that the Rosenberg bus that they did from Men in Black. Have you guys seen? You would have seen that, surely. That thing's like crazy, insane detail.
Yeah.
That's this little tunnel down here. If you look in it, that's what you see. The silhouette.
Oh, that's cool.
Tunnel. Yeah, seen from the movie. That's really nice.
That's really cool stuff.
Nice little nod to the film there.
Yeah.
And there it is again with the tunnel effect down there. But again, that's going to be one pricey piece.
So that's obviously got it's got an actual jumper, glove, and a hat.
Yeah, whole lot.
Wow.
It's all real jumper, real hat, probably real. I'd say pretty close to a real glove. Hopefully the blades are metal. That'd be nice.
That's impressive.
Alright, they're same company, ECC, Gremlins 2. I love this. I love this piece.
I get that.
Right.
That's cool.
I love this melting bloody gremlin over here. That's just insane. I love it. This is supposed to light up as well, I think. I heard something this is supposed to light up.
Man, I want to watch Gremlins 2 now.
Look at that. That's just... Thank you, General's Odd Lives, whoever you are. This is the, again, ECC, Guyver, what's he, Zoanoid or something, Zoanoid Warrior. I think it's a 3rd scale maquette. I didn't grow up watching it, have no idea where it's come from. It's detailed.
No, neither do I.
But I have no idea. There we are. The base Guyver, Zoanoid. Have no idea about it, so...
Yeah.
They've got some far-out licenses, man.
Yes.
Nice piece. I'll say that. It's not something I know, it's not something I buy, but it's a very, very nice piece.
Yeah, I always do. Work as the Flash, you can see all the detail in him. Let's see what else I've got. This one, they had this there. Again, ECC, and I have no
Hello
idea what
there.
it is, who it's from, other than some kind of
Alien
space
babe.
babe, TNA kind of thing. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. No
Do
idea.
it. I'm pre-ordering. I'm sold.
And this is what I'll be buying. This is the
That's a cool little dio.
that's the dio of the 66 Batcave from Factory Entertainment. Yes, I like that. That's nice.
What scale? Could you get a couple
I
of
don't know what scale it is. Yeah, it looks like one of
you know,
those.
like Star Wars size figures in there?
I have no
Or is
idea.
that
I don't know.
too small?
Don't know. I have no idea what the scale was on it. I didn't see any information. That looks like one of those slightly oversized Hot Wheels
Yeah.
cars that I did a couple of years ago. And okay, so Gentle Giant, this is the Maz Canada mini busts that they're doing, and that's nice enough. Then they put this out. This is a quarter scale Punisher that Gentle Giant, that Gentle Giant are doing. And
Is it a
nice that they don't. No, it's a statue.
That's sweet.
It's nice. Yeah, nice that they don't have those glass or perspex bases that they usually use. It's got a themed base, which is much nicer than the stuff they've been doing. I don't know if it's quarter scale or if it falls under their 18-inch license, which is
I was going to say, because they must be like, they chuck something like that out into Sideshow, and XM must be going, hang on, what the fuck? Who else has a freaking quarter scale license for the Punisher? Everyone fucking does.
That's right. They did those, what was it, Captain America and Black Widow from Winter Soldier.
Oh, yeah.
And they're both 18 inches.
Good.
The Black Widow's pretty close to quarter scale. There's more of him.
Very nice.
And that's the Ray mini bust, which has been out and about for a little while now. That's Gentle Giant Venom on one of their perspex bases.
That's nice.
So that's something they're doing as well. There's another one of those. Alternate for people if they can't get now. This is something that I thought, oh wow, that's interesting. Who is doing this? Hollywood Collectibles, there they are doing the smart gun from Aliens. And as props. Now this is originally, this was the only photo I could get. You can see them, they're in the background here.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yep.
Yeah. This is, and they had this 1-to-1 Slimer, but I think I've got one more. There they are there. There's the smart gun and the flamethrower from Aliens, and they had this Resident Evil figure in there as well, or a couple of Resident Evil figures.
Yeah.
So, bit of an
Helmy's got the one. I think Helmy's got the one on the left, and he wants the one on the right.
Oh yeah.
As well.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
He's a big Resi fan.
I don't know how much
the smart gun as well.
And I love look at this, the dog tags on the end here. Nice little detail. Yeah, expensive,
cool.
I reckon. That was what we saw before, the 1-to-1 Slimer that they're doing.
Pretty good.
Nice, yeah. And this was Hot Toys Gold Stormtrooper and unpainted R2, which I think they've showed this on one of their live streams that they do now. So here's one for you, Ryan. This is the Hot Toys Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. That's 1/6.
Suicide Squad out soon?
August, I think it's coming out. Mid-August.
That's fucking amazing on that. It's fucking outstanding. So,
that new clip looked good today.
Yeah, I haven't been sold on Suicide Squad, but that last clip actually sold me on the film a bit more, you know.
Okay, another one for you, Ryan. This is the Adam Driver portrait from the quarter scale Kylo Ren that they're doing.
That's amazing, isn't it? That is spot on the money.
When
Yay.
it's
Yeah. Oh, here we are.
There we are.
This doesn't like it. It's not the original, so it's dreadful. That's a nice figure. That's the one to get, not the sideshow. That one's a far nicer piece, in my opinion.
Does it light up?
Yes, the lightsaber lights up.
Alright, well there you go. Already got one up on the sideshow. And I think the Vader mask is the exclusive, is it?
Yeah, he looks good.
And there he is with his mask on. So either way, there he is again.
Yeah, he's all good. That's all good. Yeah, it's nice.
This is the 6-scale Ray and BB-8.
Really nice again. They just released the Ray and the head sculpts come out amazing.
Yeah.
Really have. They've touched it up since the prototype. It looks bang on now. It's really good.
Is that how big the BB-8 is in relation to her? I don't think that looks too fucking big.
And then there's
I think it's fucking not. It's out of scale. Hot Toys fail again. Oh no, yeah, he's pretty fucking okay. I thought he was a bit tiny.
Yes, no, that's cheap. Just keep in mind, Ray's smaller. She is smaller. But,
Where is he? Okay, so he's almost sort of in the pictures that I'm looking at. He's sort of up to just like the middle of her thigh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
I think it's because you're just seeing it on the screen in motion in it as well. You know, it's that's nice. The speeder.
Yeah, that's good.
It does look like a choc wedge.
Yeah, it does. Someone said it. Toaster as well. He said it's Ray on a toaster.
That's the handle. There it is.
No, that's good.
I always love this little windscreen. What the fuck is that there for? What's that going to do? I don't know.
Get the screen scratched. That's what it is. It's a screen for your iPhone. Yeah, some really nice.
Yeah. And that's the TIE fighter that they're doing. 1/6 scale.
Okay, so you can actually buy it far out.
I think you can get a figure in there. Yeah. So
That's
wow,
it, Charlie.
That's cool.
In your room in the centre, just have a big, massive fucking TIE fighter in your collection room. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You have hanging from the ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is the Iron Studios 1/10 scale statues. I think they are. Batman versus Superman statues. Yeah.
Yeah, Batman looks good. Superman looks a bit sad. Fucking hell.
And this is Iron Studios Ghostbusters 1/10 again, with Terror Dogs, Slimer, and Gozers up the back there as well.
Fucking hell, how many people have a Ghostbusters license, for fuck's sake?
All got it now, all of them.
Mezco's got it.
They're fucking pumping it out. They're like,
yeah,
I'll sell you a fucking license, you cunts. Here you go. Give us another
That's
5
right.
mil. Fuck you. Well, at least they didn't. At least they didn't make any of those of the awful fucking remake or the rejig they've done.
Yes. Oh, they're coming. Give it
Fucking
time.
hell. No, fuck.
Iron Studios, Spidey and Falcon together.
That's Spidey.
Besides
They are both crazy.
Yeah, I like them a lot, both of them.
Yep. They're amazing.
Yeah.
That Spidey fucking destroys that latest Spidey that Sideshow put out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are these quarter?
Yeah, quarter scale.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Just who's got that? Do I know anyone who has that Spidey Sideshow one? That new one?
Oh, fucking duck.
Fuck, I'd be embarrassed if I had it and I didn't have this one.
Yeah.
That Falcon as well. Jesus.
Is that D. Snyder there in between them?
I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me these questions. I don't fucking know. Hang on.
That's a pretty badass vision.
Yeah, there's what's this? Kodo Vision 6 scale. Thanos 6 scale.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, there should be someone doing more 6 scale statues out there.
Mm.
And 1/10. I think it's 1/10 Star Wars stuff as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that vision. Thanos is gay, he can fuck off.
Oh god, Charlie. Being an anti-Marvel fanboy again. There we are. Fuck you, Marvel.
We just lost the 2 viewers we had, Charlie. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. You're not
now.
promos. Fuck off.
Oh, is this Mondo?
Yes, this is Mondo. Adventure Time.
Adventure Time? Who the fuck watches that?
Are you watching Adventure Time?
Gay.
Ah, fuck.
No,
Fucking
that's gay
I'm
too.
a regular show.
What's wrong with you?
I'm a regular showman.
Oh, yeah, regular show as well.
That's where it's at. That's where it's fucking
Charlie, you got to get with it. You've got a boy now. He's going to lap this stuff up.
What's that Batman there? Animated series. What's it doing there?
I've got one of them as well. Hang on. Oh, this is the Mondo Bat Red.
We have a celebrity in the building. We have a celebrity in the building.
What's it doing there? What do you have for dinner, Helmy?
We have a celebrity in the building. We have a celebrity in the building.
Oh, I've got Savage, okay.
What's up?
Dinner, Helmy. Stop echoing, Helm.
Is he in Mother Russia at the moment, or what?
Yeah. We're bringing live from San Diego Comic Con. We have
live from the Gulag. Here he is.
Yeah. Live from San Diego Comic Con. We have
Live from the Gulag.
Hang on, it's a little bit hot. It's a little bit hot. Hang on.
Yes, Helm. Helm. That's fantastic, mate.
Hang on, it's a little bit hot.
Yeah. Helm. That's fantastic, mate.
Hang on, it's a little bit hot.
Yeah.
Man, that's feedback.
That's fantastic, mate.
No,
Go
that's
ahead.
better.
Hey guys.
Hello. How are you?
So, do you like my my get up this week?
Oh,
That's fucking madness.
You spiced it up for Comic Con. That's all I can say. For a second, I thought you were actually at fucking San Diego. I was like, oh fuck, he's there. He's dressed up. He's all ready to go.
I'm dressed up for you, man. So so what you guys been talking about?
Well,
I love it.
just for me, I'm honoured.
I love how
Right,
you
yeah.
look. I think that's fucking fantastic.
Right, I do as well, yeah. It's like a bit of Vladimir Putin, with a bit of Donald Trump, with a bit of fucking Jason Voorhees mixed in all into one. It's perfect.
I was thinking fucking Zangief.
I'm thinking Red Sun Batman.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
Redstone.
Batman.
so what's up, man? It's been a while. So what have you guys been talking about?
Well, we've just been running through some of the collectibles. Rob has got a few pictures up. Do you want to pop them back up, Rob, again?
Yeah. Can you see that? Are we looking at the Mondo Bat Red Rain?
What?
Hang on.
Can't see it at the minute.
Yeah, we can't see it right now, Rob. I don't know if you've got to just...
Hang on. You better take me off, Ryan, and you'll have to put me back up again.
No worries, I'll sort that. Just a second. Okay. So
I'm grabbing screenshots of this strange person in Helmy's flat to share later.
Right, yeah. Got me to present you again, Rob?
Hang on a sec. I'll oh, it's disappeared. Hang on a sec. I might have to.
Oh, well.
Stop it.
With the strange in the corner there, Helm's dog.
He's a madman. He's an absolute madman.
We only have him on in small days, so the audience doesn't get too frightened of him. You know what I mean? Every bit of help. He has a little bit of per episode, but that's about it. You have to take Helms in small doses because he's off the fucking Richter. He's like fucking Godzilla Final Wars as if it was a human being. That's what he is. He's just on acid, the lad. Seriously. Oh, God. Right, yeah. Okay, so you got pictures, right?
I think
Yeah.
I think the last thing you guys were talking about was the Iron Studios Spider-Man. Man, that piece is amazing. I mean, you see the creases in the uniform. I was like, damn, dude, they can't even do that shit with premium format, and then it's sculpted. I was like, wow, crazy.
It's amazing.
It's crazy. It's amazing. I'm not crazy about the pose in 1/4 scale. I'm not crazy about super dynamic poses at 1/4 scale, but it's a nice piece. It's a nice piece.
You're gonna buy it. You know you're gonna buy it, Helmy.
I already got the Comic Cat, man. I'm happy with that. More than happy with that. I don't know if you guys have mentioned this yet, but have you guys talked about what pieces you're gonna get from this Comic Con?
Well, in my head, I'm saying everything, but in reality, fuck all. That's the reality.
So
I can have that.
Realistically, which one will you be getting?
Oh, well, there's a bunch of the Hot Toy stuff I'd like, but do you know what one, Helmy? Everyone keeps pushing. They keep going. Rob's done it. Elwyn's done it. And they keep saying, oh, what do you think of the Prime 1 Dark Knight Returns Batman? Oh, what do you think of that, Ryan? Oh, what do you think of that? Oh, I fucking want that. It's fucking gorgeous. But, yeah.
I'm just saying that. I mean, here's the thing, right? Straight up, you should have seen the group chat. I was so excited to get a piece. In fact, it's probably going to be my first Prime 1 piece. I'm actually going to save up for that right now. I already set aside. Hey, today, I shit you not, I put inside my bank account, the automatic transfers to another account. I already did that shit today, man. I am saving up for the Frank Miller Batman. I'm excited
All
for
right,
it.
then. If you're getting it, Helmy, then that means I've got to get it then in a way because you can't let you out for Batman me. Just you can't. You can't. You can't allow you to out Batman me. Just.
I know. So I'm super pumped for it. I am very, very excited for it. I can't believe I'm so excited for it, and it's so expensive, but it's gonna be worth it.
I fucking can't handle it.
What happened?
It's just you. I love it. It's fantastic.
You, mate. He's gonna be his new meme. He'll be like his new Donald Trump.
I'm just going to post pictures of Russian, Singaporean Jason Voorhees.
just don't take me in it, man. That's all.
Who is this? Who is this masked madman?
Yeah. That Frank Miller Batman is epic, man, Ryan. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be my only 1/3 scale statue, I think, but it's just too epic. I've always loved the storyline. I've always wanted a Batman from that storyline, and
yeah.
And this one looks epic. I love the base. I super love the base and the rifle. Oh my god! I really hope it's not exclusive because I really want that rifle there as well. And I love it, man. I love it. I'm pumped. I'm ready. My body is ready. I just need it. I need it. I really plan on where to put it. I really plan to get lights, like custom table for it. Dude, I'm pumped.
Yeah.
You know what? This year is I have to say I'm gonna hand it to Prime One. Prime One has it. Okay, they killed it. They totally killed it. The Turtles line, the Witcher line, the Transformers line. I'm like, shit. Transformers line was epic. Megatron. I'm like, dude, I really want that Megatron. It's definitely gonna be out of my league, but still, the Megatron, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Megatron's crazy.
There's some nice. The thing is, I think a lot of companies this year are bringing it to the table, and it's getting harder now to, decide what you're going to collect. Because there's so much cool shit coming out. It's like, where do you start? You know what I mean? It's just insane.
So far, my damage is the Batman. I'm definitely gonna get him. I'm gonna get Pepper from Sideshow. Pepper from Art Gem. I'm super excited for her.
Yeah.
And I think, let me see. I think there was one more piece I was very excited about. I'm not so crazy about the Predator one, mainly because it's probably going to be so expensive anyway. Oh, the Pinhead, the female Pinhead. That looks really sick. Have you guys seen that one?
Yeah. Yeah, I got the pictures on here somewhere.
Yeah. Female Pinhead looks, and the base of the female Pinhead is so good. So I'm definitely gonna get that. And lastly, Leatherface. So
yes, Leatherface.
Those are my 4 for me. What you guys?
Oh god. Where do I start? That Frank Miller, like the Frank Miller Prime one, is one. I think if I had to pull the trigger, it'd be that one, or they released as well, the Arkham Origins Batman that I always said to you about, Helmy, the one I wanted. They've done that, which I really, really like. There's that one. So out of Prime one, it'd be either one of those two, but I think I'm leaning towards the Frank Miller one, personally. Then other stuff from the con, I would get. I'd like to get that. I'm sure we'll pull it up in the pictures. We did one last week for it, but it's the Sideshow Killer Croc premium format.
Yes.
I very much. I like that one. I quite like that one. I think the detail on it's really good, and it gives me that. It reminds me of the Earth 1 Killer Croc a lot. It just gives it's got a lot of that going on for it, which I really really like. And then there's the Hot Toys Suicide Squad line that I've seen, like the Jared Leto's is fucking amazing. And
Why are we talking about Dolls Down?
oh,
My bad. Yeah, but the Joker one looks. Yeah.
I've got half my dolls, but yeah, so they look good. But the only problem is with that, they've done about, I think it's 4 Jared Leto's. They've done a Arkham one, then the one with, you know, like the purple jacket bit, you know, that one. Then they did one with a tuxedo, just like a normal tuxedo. I'm just trying to remember what the.
I like the tuxedo.
Yeah, so there's got that one, and there's another one. I'm just trying to bloody remember what that one was. But they all look fantastic. The Harley Quinn is amazing as well. So even if I only got like 2 from Suicide, I'll probably get one of the Jokers and a Harley Quinn for definite. The Will Smith one's pretty nice as well. That's a good figure. And then I don't know if you saw that Imposter Batman. That was very interesting. That just got me interested to see what that all is about. You know what I mean? I see
Which one?
The Imposter. He's literally Joker Batman. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a bizarre figure, but apparently it's from the film. So it's somewhere in the film.
Like a nightmare or something, maybe.
Maybe it's like the nightmare scene in Batman. It's maybe a similar sequence to that on the lines. I don't know what context it's in the film, but it looks cool and it'd make a really cool, interesting piece to have. I'd say another piece that took my attention is I don't know what you guys think, but the Sideshow premium format Bane. I know it's unfinished, but just the design of it so far has caught my attention. I quite like the base and how it's standing on the bat signal and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so I quite like that. But yeah, there's so much shit coming out, and it's just deciding what. But I think if I got a Prime One Piece, and with you help me 100% of the way, I think I'd go the Dark Knight Returns, just because it's the Dark Knight Returns. But not only that, it's the best looking one out of the lot, in my opinion. It just is. Out of the Prime One stuff, and they're all nice. It's kind of like Hot Toys as well. You look at them all and you go, they're all nice, but which one would I pick if I had to? And the Frank Miller one for me, out of the Prime One, is just it just ticks all the boxes. And did you say, because I haven't seen that, but you said it comes with a rifle as well?
The rifle looks even better. The statue looks even better with the rifle, and I'm pretty sure the statue comes with 3 heads. Undamaged head, the damaged head that you saw at first, and I'm not sure if there's a third one. I think.
Okay.
I'm super pumped for it. My plan is to have like 2 lights at the bottom, they're kind of like shooting up at the statue itself. I want to do that, and I want to have like the Blu-ray like next to the statue, and I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
Yeah.
I think the third head is this one.
Right.
Oh,
like this.
We need to do that now. Charlie will pre-order one if that's that.
Yeah.
He'll cancel his Conan for that.
Alright, so is that all, Ryan? Any other pieces?
Me. There's the Mezco stuff. I don't know if you know, like my Mezco Dark Knight Returns. They've done the Batman v Superman stuff.
Yeah.
So that looks really cool. And they've done the armored Batman, and the figure is entirely metal. And so is the Kryptonite Spear as well, which I think is quite cool. And it lights up. It's 6 inches tall, you know, which is pretty impressive. And they've got the Batmobile on the way as well. But yeah, really, it's just I think a lot of the stuff for me will be Batman v Superman stuff because I love the film and also whatever comes out with the Justice League and all that shit in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much
Right.
it off the top of my head. That's the only thing I can think of right now. So
I just bought the Batman v Superman Blu-ray, the extended cut steelbook. I had to get it, but yeah, because it was on sale on the release day, so it was like $27 on release day. But here's the thing, comes with Suicide Squad ticket, so it pretty much paid for itself, which is
I've got it as well. Yeah.
yeah. The ticket's like $21, so in the end I paid $6 for a steelbook Blu-ray. I'm like, hell yeah.
I got this one.
Yeah, I love it. I'm excited to watch Suicide Squad, and I was like, it's a no-brainer, $6, man. Oh yeah, I have to rent. So apparently, my order got dispatched in the same suburb on Wednesday. Okay, it was dispatched in the same suburb on Wednesday morning. Okay, I still don't have it.
Oh my god.
What the fuck, bitch? Wednesday, 8:44 a.m. That means the day hasn't even started, and it didn't even arrive on Friday, okay? Because I want to watch this shit over the weekend. I can't do that. And I don't even have to say which postal service. I think you guys know. What the
Yep.
Yeah.
Pay so much. One of the most expensive postal services in the same freaking suburb. 3 days. 3 days. Still not in. What the fuck?
They're assholes.
Yeah.
Helm is more gangster with the Jason Voorhees mask on.
Yeah. So anyway, if we're going to jump back into the San Diego Comic-Con stuff, I've said what I wanted to get. Helmy said what he's liked. Rob, what are the highlights for you? What are the pieces that you're very close to getting? It's like the ones that are on your radar.
I just want to say, hold up. I just want to give you that props because what the hell, man? You're a baller now. I see so many new pieces. I see the Black Bolt. I see Medusa, Thanos. What the fuck?
Reckon you're never here, Helmy. What can I say? Get with the times, you know?
Yeah.
You got to turn up.
That's
You gotta get on here more often.
That's a lot of great pieces. What happened to the rest, man? It's like I don't see Sideshow anymore on the top shelf. It's just, you know.
No, they all got moved. So I have to put them on this side, in front of me.
Okay. You sell them, right? If you're selling them, I got dibs. Okay, I got first dibs.
Fucking no way. Never selling them. Boys are getting them. They're going to the boys. Talk to them.
Alright, so but yeah, Max Fox, man, those are really quality pieces. What do you think of them?
Which one?
Medusa and Black Bolt. What do you think of those two?
I was telling Charlie before, they're fantastic. Heavy as hell and spot on. Sculpt, paint. There's not a flaw on them. You know, it reminds me of early sideshow days. You know, where they put up a photo of the proto, and what you got out of the box was pretty close to what they put up as proto. None of this shit that goes on now. It's you know, they're sweet pieces. You know, really good. That bloody dog, the fucking lockjaw, it's as big as a real dog. You know, it's huge. It's enormous, mate. But they're you know, just no issues with them. They're beautiful pieces. Beautiful. I love them, mate. You know? But they're just so expensive to get them here.
Yeah. Do you have the Phoenix?
No. I never liked the head sculpts on it, so I never got it. I can go back and get it, but I've seen one custom head sculpt for it that turned out well. One. And I've seen another custom that I think's as dodgy as the original head sculpts on it. If
I think the custom one you're talking about, I think it's by Troy McDevitt. Oh man, that one is that's a really nice head sculpt.
Yeah, I think there was one by him and there's one other one, but I can't remember which was which. which one I liked and which one I didn't like. But there's one custom that's a good custom. It's the latest one, whatever that is. It's really nice. It looks great. If that piece had come with that head sculpt first up, I might have got it. And the other thing is that piece just takes up so much room. I don't know where the hell I put it. But,
yeah, it's worth it. So worth it.
Yeah. You got the Phoenix there?
I got the Phoenix and the Magneto.
Yes, the Magneto. Well, you can have my cap and Red Skull. No, you can't have it actually. Fuck off. No, I'm keeping them. Magneto's not with that.
I'm not kidding. Magneto is gonna stay with me, man. Magneto is gonna stay with me. It's never going away. So now I'm the one person to look for it. But I have Magneto. I have Phoenix. I have Wolverine. I have Daredevil. Black Widow.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all. I have on order, pre-order Namor.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm super excited for Namor, and I think I have Batman on pre-order and Mysterio.
Oh yeah. We were talking about the Mysterio earlier. It looks really nice, that piece.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I've got the Doctor Strange coming as well, and I'm gonna get the. Have you seen the Hulk Buster that they're doing? Like the two statues in one. That one as well. If I can get my hand on that, I'll get that. And when they finally get around to doing their Doc Ock as well, which is like they showed work in progress pictures of it ages ago, and nothing's really happened since, but it's coming. I'm going to get that as well. Long wanted a quarter scale Doc Ock, and I can size it with mine.
Doc Ock looks good, man. Doc Ock looks good. Whereabouts do you live again, Rob? You're in Sydney, right?
Hi.
Where do you live again?
Where do I live? Sydney.
Sydney, okay, cool. Next time I'm up there, if you're free, I'll hit you up.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Come on.
I'm going. Just before you tell us your pieces that you're gonna get from SDCC. If anyone's interested, I'm probably going to the Singapore Toy Gaming Convention in September.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yes, that was what I was waiting for. I actually saw a list earlier tonight of what XM are putting out up there. So, yeah, definitely going to get a few pieces from that. They're supposedly going to order, take orders at that con.
Yeah, anyone needs to come out, let me know.
Oh, no problem. Give me that fucking Hulk Buster then. I want
it. Alright, so you saying SDCC, what pieces are going to get?
Alright, so from Comic Con I'm getting that Predator, quarter scale maquettes for sure.
Yep. Since when are you into Predator?
Mate, I love it. I love the first film. I've got my little diorama over there. I missed out on the first piece that they did, the Stan Winston one, because it was so expensive. But this one I'm not going to miss out on, and so that's as soon as I saw that, that's fucking pre-order.
But here's the thing: does it come with the unmasked head? I don't think it does, right?
Unmasked head, and the exclusive is the skull and spine all bloodied up trophy switch out hand.
Oh, nice.
Shut up.
Yeah, so as long as it comes out close to what they've shown, I mean Sideshow, so it probably won't be, it's not going to be 100% anymore. But if it comes out close, I'll be happy with it. Yeah, but that's. Hang on. I'll throw some up. Hang on, I'll have to find them. It's buried in here somewhere.
If that's the exclusive, it's going to be costly, right, to get in. It'll
cost heaps. It'll cost heaps. Sorry. Yeah, $1,500, something like that. $1,400, $1,500 US.
$2,500 Aussie. That's how much it's going to cost you. I'm serious.
Well, I'm going to pay it because I want it.
I wish I can, man. I'm so jealous of you.
Listen, if I could only get one piece, that's the piece I'll be getting. Okay. That's it. I saw that and I thought That's the one I want. If that's the only piece I get, it'll be that one. Hang on, where are they? Oh, here they are. Hang on, I'll throw up those. I'll throw up a few more while I'm here. We might start from. I wonder if that's going to work for me. No, fuck off. Let's start here.
You're not gonna get any dolls, bro.
What's that?
You're not gonna get any dolls.
No, no dolls. I don't do dolls. I'm civilized. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Pictures, man.
Can you see that?
That's big.
Hang on, I'll present you to the group, Rob.
Right.
Just hold on a sec.
Is that the sideshow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen that?
I like it.
Yes.
Yeah, he looks pretty good.
I hope the lamp, the bat signal, I hope they put some fibre optics in there so it flickers.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be really nice. That'd be the icing on the cake if they could do that. Yeah, I like this. I'm in for it. As long as the price isn't crazy, I'm in for it.
Alright, so Predator, man, come on, I'm excited. Predator.
Yeah. Look at that killer truck. Love it.
Killer truck as well. Yeah.
That figure.
It's really nice. Look at this chick. That's what she fucking me. What the hell?
Look at it, man. She's like, oh my god, I'm in fucking war.
Hey, right?
Yeah, oh my god. Sorry,
What is she looking at? I think she's looking at some bulging part around here somewhere.
Look at her face. She's like, oh my god.
I've got to have that.
Yeah, that's.
I can't believe they showed like prototypes. They never fucking do that.
No, they started last year with what was the piece they showed? I can't remember. They showed one piece last year like this. It was a work
I've
in
seen
progress.
quite a few.
Yeah, they're doing a lot now.
Not painted.
Hey Charlie, half scale Darth Vader. Everyone's going crazy about it. That's just sad. That's just sad.
Those guys have got two guys on Palestine got too much fucking money.
There's
Next,
Michelle
next.
Pfeiffer.
I want my Predator.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Next.
That's Cheetah.
Next.
Lame.
Next. There's no nipples. So next.
No nips on her. I don't know what this was. This thing.
Next.
No Quarter of the Dead. No fan of the Quarter of the Dead. What about Deadpool?
Nah. Deadpool's lame.
Next.
Oh, hang on, there was one here. Oh, no, it's not in this spot.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
the exclusive. Kissy head. Darth Maul.
The Darth Maul looks cool.
Next.
I might get this. I want to see how it comes out, though. Maybe.
He looks like he's going to take a dump, man.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about it. The pose is odd.
Hate the pose.
Huntress. I like this.
Yes,
Huntress.
Yeah, I never liked her.
Nice. I like that. One for you, Charlie.
There we are.
I'm pissed that they did
Dog's on the right way, Charlie.
Yeah. I'm a bit pissed off, man. If I knew they were going to do a fucking statue, I wouldn't have got the figure.
The arms on the right way, Charlie. Look at that fucking sculpt. Beautiful.
No, I'm not feeling that. Croc's not big enough. He should be as big as Bane.
Yeah. Next.
Yeah, but hunched over. He's 20 inches tall. Its head hunched over.
Yeah, that's the exclusive head, Ryan, right there. That's the switch out.
Oh, for Croc? Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
More Leatherface. That's
Yeah,
one I
that's
want
good.
to get. That's one I want. This guy.
Yes. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I want it.
Yep.
I want him. Max, gay.
Worst
Yeah.
case there. 1-6 scale fucking Lobo.
Yeah, not feeling that.
Nima,
Oh,
tell me there's one
yes.
for you. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God.
Is
Look
that
at that, man.
Pinhead?
Action.
Pinhead porn to Helmy.
Pinhead
Man,
with
I'm
tits.
glad I didn't get no freaking head. I'm glad I did. This is so much better, man. Come on, look at that. Yeah.
Helmy, you're
There's
into
the back of one.
porn, mate. That's all I
Oh,
can say.
shit. I didn't even know the bag looked like that. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. The bag looks awesome, man. Oh, man, I love that bag. Baby,
I
go,
don't know if I got one of the base. There's the Predator.
As soon as it's Predator, I don't see the exclusive, man. Where's the exclusive?
No, it's another photo I've got somewhere. Hang on, I'll see if I can skip ahead and
That's
find
a
it.
nice
There
one.
it is there.
Alright, so okay, so he's holding it. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But you don't see unmasked hit scout.
They have done one, but it wasn't shown.
Okay,
You've
cool.
seen it. They've shown it in videos previously, like being worked on. So
Okay.
there supposedly is an unmasked, and that's obviously what it must be. His bloody left hand there with the skull on there.
Here's the thing, right, Rob. Be honest, right? Because honestly, I'm a little bit let down by this piece because the pose is lame. The pose is just like,
No,
man.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
The pose is like,
I like it.
Yeah, I don't
I
want
think it
him
looks.
doing gymnastics and fucking jumping around all over the place. He's imposing, like just like that. It reminds me
I
of
like
the,
it.
it reminds me of the
first one.
scene where he's hunting him just after he's washed out of, he's come out of the lagoon and he's covered in mud and
that's
he's,
what I was going to say.
hiding in the branches there, and the
Yep.
sort of predator's walking around trying to look for him. It's
Rob,
like,
the reason I like it. Rob,
and
the
it's
reason
going to
I
go.
That's what they're going for.
You've got the Dutch, Charlie. Think about the Dutch next to him. Think of the way the Dutch is posed. He's,
That's what I was just about to. That's just what I was about to say, Rob.
It'll fit perfectly with Dutch.
That's
And
what
he'd
I was
look
about
nice
to
with
say,
Dutch.
Rob. Like the figure itself is posed very much like the Dutch. The Dutch is posed in a way that it's like it's captured a moment in time.
Yeah.
In the moment, and I feel like this Predator statue does the same thing. It sort of just captures it in a natural moment. It's not like it's posing for a camera. It's sort of just natural, doing its own thing, and that's why I like it. I like it a hell of a lot.
I like it.
I still prefer the first one.
Oh yeah, the first one. Well, the first one's going to come out better, for sure. But
I like the pose in the first one.
It's so expensive.
I prefer the pose in the first one.
Predator's the greatest film of all time, just so you all know.
I thought that was Terminator 2, Charlie.
That too.
Yeah. This is nice. Really like this.
Hey, someone saying he's gonna light up. That's awesome, man. It'll look so sick if he lights up.
I love it. I just love the rocket as well. I just like. I think the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff from Sideshow has been some of the strongest stuff. They're
big as well. Look at the fucking size of that. It's huge.
I love the Gamora as well. I think the Gamora is fantastic.
And they've all got these.
That ass. Look at that ass.
Gay.
Yeah. Oh, come on, John. Wow. Gay.
There's a Ray format they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, all the new Star Wars faggots will buy it.
Right, I tell you what. Charlie Abrams hit list. I tell you, he must be on. Like that canter's going down.
Yeah.
I'm getting that. Day one.
Show us the backside.
No backside. Sorry, that's it. That's all I got.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, fucking hell.
Don't buy the Terminator bust that they've just done. The fucking paint flakes off it. Yes.
Oh, that's shit.
Is that the one you said that looked nice, Rob, the other week?
Yes,
Is that
one. That's that one. Yeah. The paint's starting to flake off more. No, it's been dumped. Bye. The new Turtles by Sideshow.
They look alright.
Yeah. Yeah, they're quite nice.
They don't look very fucking teenage though. They look fucking old age.
I don't like these scenes here. No. Another one. And I think this is the
Lame.
Legendary Upscale, the Mini Vader.
Didn't they do a legendary? Hang on, am I missing something? I saw one Darth Vader legendary figure, and he had his hands sort of like that, but on the belt. You know, like both hands on the belt.
That's the life
one-to-one.
size. Yeah, that's the life size.
That's the 1-to-1, is it? Okay, because I couldn't. The picture was out of context, so I didn't really know. You know what scale it was.
The 1-to-1 has posable arms, if I remember correctly.
Right. Okay.
So
mine would.
Bust.
Mine would just permanently have his hands in the wanking position if I had one.
What do you think, Rob? What do you think of that bust? I thought it was really nice.
Yeah, I think it's okay. One thing about Sideshow, I just don't trust it to come out like that anymore.
Paint's a bit in places, I think. Like,
they should have big signs everywhere saying, you know, your product will not look like this when it fucking arrives, you know.
Yeah.
That's my one sort of issue I have with getting that Predator. It looks great in the proto, but oh man, who knows?
Not feeling that one. That looks ordinary. That Hulk versus Wolverine.
That one, yeah. People are not liking the Hulk.
Yeah.
I quite like the pose. I think the actual thing it's doing is nice. You know what I mean? Like there's in like the fighting pose, but yeah, I don't mind it myself.
I think this is Tweeterhead. Yeah, Tweeterhead.
Oh, yep. Yep.
And they did. There's one for you, Helmy. There you are.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
There we are.
That's true.
Elvira.
What is that? More Batman 66.
Yeah, that's their Joker. Cesar Romero. Egghead. Riddler.
Well,
This wetter stuff. Small Ghibli.
Go away, wetter.
stuff that people don't give a shit about next.
No. I'm going to buy that. Fuck off. I want
Next.
that.
Next.
You don't like wetter, Hell?
This is all going to be on Gumtree in a few weeks.
Yeah.
You don't like
Next.
Rob's going to freaking kill you in a sec. If you say next one.
Oh, here you are.
That's
What the fuck is that?
That's
the
XM
darkness.
XM's what?
Darkness.
What's he from?
From comic, Top Cow Comics.
Hmm.
Oh, never heard of him.
I'm running out of battery here, guys. I'm going to have to go.
Alright, yeah,
So
Charlie.
we do it again. He's doing it again next Sunday.
The
Yeah.
one's
No.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
XM.
Alright, Charlie.
You see, Charlie? Oh, there we are. Okay, let's keep it going. Oh, righty.
Oh,
Okay, that's
shit.
it.
Is that all the pictures, is it, Rob?
There was a whole. Hang on, I'll show you a little bit more because I've got the Frank Miller. Hang on, find one.
Let's have a look at that.
What else we got in here? Oh, Let's go back there. Okay. All right. Can you see him?
Not yet.
I
No.
don't.
All right. Hang on a sec. I'll have to share it again.
Why are we waiting?
Because it's fucking Google Plus. Shit. What can I do?
Hang on. Let me just stop presenting you, and then I'll let you.
You have to take me off again. That's it.
No, try it.
All right. That's better. Okay.
Okay. Let me just present you again.
Yes.
Beastly! There we are.
There you go.
Look at that.
Yes. Oh God, jizz.
Yeah.
I just jizzed in my pants. Thanks. Oh,
Now, help me. You know they're supposed to be doing another version of this, don't you? Like a blue.
what version?
The
What
blue
version?
world variant.
I like it.
I want to buy that.
Arkham Orange is on the right. Arkham Orange is on the right. I love that figure as well. Love it.
It's good. Fuck that shit. I want Mila.
I like them both. Where's the rifle, Helmy? Where's this fucking rifle?
It's there. Look, wait, just wait. And it looks
I
so
don't
much
think I
better.
got any of his rifle. That's it. I didn't
It's
find any of
there.
his
Oh my
rifle.
God, guys, it's there. Check out the
That's
forums. It's,
That's their Green Lantern.
yeah, whatever.
Independence Day, Monster, Alien, and that's their Bane, right?
No, that's Killer Croc. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, Killer Croc. Yeah, sorry. Pardon me, that's a Killer Croc.
No, that looks cool.
It looks
That's
massive.
Yeah, that's fucking
Yeah,
enormous.
Bane. Bane is one of the bigger pieces, and Bane looks tiny next to him.
Yeah.
This is the one you gotta get. This is the one you gotta get, Ryan.
Yeah. I love that there on the ground. Can you see that there? And if you go back, you can see like a bat skull on the ground. Batman's
Yeah,
like, that's interesting.
There's a Megatron.
Oh,
I
that's
like
nice.
that. That was
Yeah.
nice.
Very
Really
nice.
like that.
Oh, you have to show that piece. Please don't. I'm miserable that I can't afford it. Stop it.
How much are they asking for that? Help me.
I don't even want to know.
What about that one then?
Yeah, that was a nice piece too, but I want that Megatron, man. Fuck Megatron.
No, you gotta get them both.
Yeah, Helmy, you got to get them both. You got to get them both.
I'm not made of money.
Look at that. That looks really nice.
No bullshit, Helmy. We know you are.
Look at that. Jesus Christ. That's Shockwave. Shockwave from, I think, the Bayformer movies.
Ah, looks cool.
Bloody size of that. Jesus.
Oh shit! Why do you have to show me shit like this? Stop it.
Look at the size of these fuckers. They're huge, right? They're massive by themselves. Look at this guy. Oh,
I know. Jesus Christ.
God.
God damn, son.
Mm.
That is huge. Oh, fuck, look at that, Superman.
And new turtles, a new set of turtles.
They're cool.
Next movie.
They look very cool, though.
Yep, and they did that.
Oh, Bebop and Rocksteady.
Oh man, dude, I really want that hog. I want that hog so bad. He looks so good. That
It looks
pig,
really good.
I want the pig.
Look at this! Look at this hair on his belly, man. It's even got hair coming out of his ears.
I know that is
Crazy
that's
detail. God. There they all are together.
I'm gonna present. I'm gonna present the sideshow. The Batman. Prime One Batman. Hang on. How do I share my screen?
Hold
You
up.
have to take me off.
No worries. Hold up there, Helms.
Right. I'll be back in a sec,
Okay,
guys.
No worries. Rob, no worries, mate. Right, Helms, like, hit us with it, mate.
Present me. Present me.
I've got you presented now, but we're just waiting for it to pop up on the screen.
Okay.
It's coming up as green, Helms. You might want to just double check or try it again.
Oh, fuck, man.
Hang on, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll unpresent you, and then you pull it up, and then I'll present you again, okay? Right, your screen's just gone green at the moment, so I don't know what's going on there.
Okay, let me see. Screen share. Screen share. This one. Share it. Is it showing? Still not sharing?
Just a second. It's still coming up as like a black at the moment.
I'm gonna try something else. Hang on. Entire screen. Let's see if this works. Ah, there we go.
Okay, right. Hold up there.
Can you see it?
I can see it. Yes. We're presenting you now.
Okay, look at that.
Good. All good. Right. Okay. Now I can see. Oh, excellent. That's pretty fucking cool. Helmy.
It looks so much better like that, right? Oh my god, look at the rifle.
It looks great, mate. Helmy, I want your opinion on this. What do you reckon the chances are that they'll do a mutant leader?
Where's the rifle, Helmy? Show me the rifle.
Just go up, Helms.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's nice.
And this is the undamaged head.
Yeah. So, Helmy, what do you reckon? What do you reckon the chances are they'll do a mutant leader?
I don't know. I doubt so. I don't think they will.
That would be cool because if you look at the base, there's a mutant leader.
I know, but I don't. I really don't think they do it. I don't think so. It'd be cool if they did, but
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think because they already did it as a base, so I don't see that happening.
Or if they did a Joker, that would be cool. Okay. I'll just take it off the screen again. Just a second. Yeah. So is that all the pictures you've got as well? Because I've got a few pictures I can share with you guys. Just a second. Got a few tabs opened up, so you've seen the Prime 1 stuff. DC. Just a second. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay, just give me a second. Okay. Okay. So, just a second. What's going on with this? Okay, you're scanning. Okay. Oh, hang on. Just give me a second. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this. Stop that.
It's just Google Plus. It's fucked.
Yeah, hang on. Present entire screen. Here we go. All right, can you see that? Rob?
No, I'm not seeing anything.
Okay, hang on. Present to everyone. Can you see now?
No.
I see.
Oh, now I can see something.
Okay, can you see the Joker?
Yes.
Yes. So this is Hot Toys Jared Leto Joker, which I think just looks incredible.
It looks like you.
It does, doesn't it? I know. It's got my smile. But yeah, I dig the figure a hell of a lot. It's very nice figure. Just trying to see whether there's a bit more of a side shot of it there. It looks fantastic. Head sculpt. And then this is the Harley Quinn. This looks fantastic again. And I love the expression they've gone for as well. It's really, really good. And again, there's another one. It's just on the prototype on display. But really, really digging all of that. This has just come out recently, Helmy, which was also at the convention, but it's just been released, the Armored Batman from Hot Toys, so I should be getting that soon, depending on how long it takes. So I'll put it on order from Sideshow, so we'll wait and see. But yeah, really looking forward to getting that.
It looks really good, but you know what?
Yeah, sorry, what was that? You just cut out of it, Helms.
Yeah, so what you should do is you should pass on it and get the Prime 1 Batman.
What, the Dark Knight Returns?
Pass everything, man. You should not be getting anything else except for Prime 1. Frank
Sorry,
Batman.
I can't do it. I can't pass on this.
If you miss out on Prime 1 Batman, I'm gonna beat your ass so hard.
Oh god, I need the Prime 1 shit. Hang on.
I swear to God, if you missed out on Frank Miller Batman because you bought some dolls, I'm gonna take those dolls and stuff them up your ass. Okay?
Oh god, here's some more of the pictures here.
I'm for reals, man. If you passing up on that for dolls, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Oh god.
I don't know why you're laughing. I'm not trying to be funny. For reals, man. You ain't passing up on that.
Oh, this would be the perfect time for a Trump face. So that's the base there anyway, Rob, if you can see the mutant leader.
Oh, yeah.
So
It's
that's
nice.
really
Really nice piece.
It is, yeah. Well, I even just like that lip with the Batarang with the rope. It looks fucking awesome. Well, I like it. It's interesting. And then to the right here, this is the Arkham Origins one, which I said if I could get any of the Arkham game ones, it was this suit I wanted. Which I like a lot. If I go back. So this one here. Just a personal favourite of mine from the Arkham games for that. But yeah, there's a lot of nice stuff coming out. I mean, look at that. That's nice. I like the Deathstroke mask on the base. Which is pretty nice. Got the Joker on the side. Frank Miller bats there. You can see more details and the scuffing, and that looks awesome, eh?
Yeah.
It's a nice piece. It's definitely one on my radar. I like this one as well. What do you think about this, Helmy?
I like it, but for some reason I kind of prefer the XM one over this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I like this.
I can't explain it, but I kind of prefer the XM one over this one because the XM one is a similar one as well. So.
Yeah, it's very like that.
like I say, it's personal preference in it with these sort of things. It's just, I'm liking this Bane. I don't know about you, but I like it. It's a nice piece again. And the Harley Quinn's still fantastic. And I love it. I don't know if you can see these little figures down here
Yeah, I
on the
love the
base.
little figures, man.
Yeah, they're little
Yeah,
cool. They're really cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. And then this is looking fantastic. The Deathstroke, you know.
Yeah, that show is
You,
epic, man.
yeah, it's another cracking looking piece. There's just too much good stuff coming out, and I quite dig this Nightwing as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fairly nice piece again. It's probably the best Nightwing we're going to get anyway. But yeah, nice, really nice pieces. So get a bit more of a close up of the Bane there, and close up of there we are. Got the I'll go back. These here, they just look really cool, don't they?
Yeah.
Nice touch to the statue, and I say it's a nice piece overall. Deathstroke. A close up of the face on the Nightwing, which is pretty good.
Mm.
But yeah, there's some really nice shit coming out, and like I say, you can't. I don't think any of them are weak in the quality and that, but so it's just down to the personal preference, isn't it? Where I'll just stop presenting now. There we go. So that's that anyway. Well, it seems that we've talked about collectibles. Now we had a good run with the collectible stuff. We've gone briefly over it, what we like, and that. Now out of the trailers we've seen now, Rob, what trailers have you seen from the Comic-Con release so far?
Oh shit, trailers. I saw the Suicide Squad one. I just watched the footage they put out for Justice League. What the hell else did I watch? I saw the Wonder Woman one. A couple of other films that probably no one will give two shits about but me. Yeah.
For me, my highlights were Justice League, Wonder Woman, and do you know what I really liked, and I didn't think I would, is the Kong trailer.
Yeah, man. Dude, Kong. Okay, don't get me wrong. Justice League was awesome, but Wonder Woman blew me away. Kong, I was super pumped for it. Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys, to cut you off. I'm just so excited, and that is how excited I am.
It was
when
weird.
I was watching this, I was jizzing in my pants.
I'll tell you what, it was weird at first because it was weird because I remember hearing the rumours and they said like he's going to fight Godzilla at some point, and I thought how are they going to do that? But then you can do like what they did back in the original film where they just beefed him up, you know what I mean, made him bigger, up the scale to fight Godzilla. But I thought how's that going to work into it now, and where are they going? But after seeing the trailer, I'm very, very impressed with where they're going with that. It's a story as well. I didn't think needed to be remade again, but the fact that they go in a different direction with it's ballsy, but it's good. I think it's going to be a breath of fresh air. It might complement, and also Rob might actually get a bit of payback, and he can watch King Kong smack the shit out of Godzilla and go, that's for 2 hours of my fucking life wasted.
Yes. But I can't get back on that fucking Godzilla movie. Jesus.
That's
Please.
it. In King Kong, Rob will have the satisfaction of watching King Kong smack the shit out of Godzilla. It'll be just.
God.
It'll be.
As long as it's that. Who directed that? Was it Gareth Edwards? I prefer to watch King Kong sit on him or smack the hell out of him. for 2 hours. That might be worth watching.
Oh,
Jesus.
he's directing Rogue One, and that looks
I
good.
know,
So,
I know. Fucking, Jesus, don't
hey,
tell
hey, if
me.
he does a good job of that, you'll have to take it back. You have to take it
Well,
back.
I'll
Yeah,
give him props for that if he does a good job, but we'll
yeah.
see.
I don't think he's a bad director. I think a lot of it is studio based because he did do an interview about working with Rogue One, and he says it is tough working with studios because he worked with Godzilla and now he's working with
Yeah,
this.
it was Warner Brothers, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he says the most annoying thing about it was is the studios are constantly, as you're trying to do something, they're taking it apart and adding
Yeah.
shit that you didn't originally want, and so it can
Well,
affect your
I like Monsters. You know, the film he made before Godzilla. I like that. It's not bad. It's a small little, independent thing that he, put together mostly himself. It's a
Yeah,
nice.
once it was good.
That's a good little film. But Godzilla, and that was terrible, man. It was just.
I didn't think that, right. This is my thing with Godzilla. I didn't think it was a terrible film. I enjoyed it, but if you want to watch a film that's a little bit more grounded in the Godzilla world, that has human characters and that are interesting, and you want to follow it, it's what I said the other week. If I remember,
Yes.
Godzilla 2000. If you watch that film, that is brilliantly executed, and probably the best sort of serious take on Godzilla since probably the original.
Yes.
In the sense that it's done from a way where it's more grounded. Obviously, there's a giant lizard, but it's done from a human perspective where the humans are still interesting. You know what I mean? Like where I think the 2014 suffered from a bit of blandness from characters, and
Characters
it
in it.
came off. Yeah, and also the opening bit to Godzilla with the Bryan Cranston's fantastic, and I think in a way they should have used him throughout the whole film.
Definitely.
I think it would have been a different film then, but
Mm.
hey, it's what it is. But yeah, so from San Diego Comic Con, I really dug Kong. I thought it was a great trailer, pleasantly surprised. Loved the Justice League trailer. As somebody who loved Man of Steel and loved Batman v Superman, loved both of those films, and I was excited to see where they're going with the Justice League. And I heard comments about the lighter tone, and I started getting a little bit concerned. I thought, I hope they're not going to fucking like make it a joke fest. You know what I mean? Is the one thing I was worried about because it doesn't stand on its own. But what I liked about the trailer was it clearly still had a dark tone, but with the added characters as such as the Flash and stuff, it sort of he brought the lighter tone to it. You know what I mean? And I like the trailer a hell of a lot. There was some really good moments in the trailer, and I thought it was very, very good. I'm just looking forward to seeing Affleck again. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Aquaman turns out because he looks very good. I'm very impressed with the Flash. I didn't think I'd like the Flash, but I actually like the Flash in the film, and I like the way he looks as well. He's very similar to the Injustice Gods Among Us Flash, which I like that look. And then Wonder Woman, I really liked Wonder Woman. I liked Wonder Woman in Batman v Superman. I think Gal Gadot's a great choice for her. Quite like her, and I think it's going to have a very Captain America vibe. Wonder Woman, in the sense, going back in time, and I just think it's going to be a really interesting film, and it's going to be unique, and it'll be cool just to see. And it's got a good cast in there, especially with the two main ones being her and Chris Pine, which is pretty cool. And I like Chris Pine as an actor as well. I think he's
I
a good
wonder
actor.
if they'll keep making them in that time period. I mean, I know she's going to turn up in the, obviously the more modern Justice League, but one of my biggest pet peeves about the first Captain America film was they had this great setting, World War II and everything they could have done with that, and they only did one film in that setting, and then basically jettisoned it and put him into a modern setting. It's
Yeah,
and
I
there
like
could
the
have been
first.
so many different films in that sort of the World War II milieu as
Yeah,
such. It's a real pity they didn't keep him there and do a few more, do a trilogy of World War II
yeah.
films.
I mean, I liked the first Captain America. It had a very Indiana Jones vibe for me. I don't know what it was. I think probably the time frame and everything, but
Yeah.
I really liked Captain America 1. I think it's an underrated one of the first batch of films that came out from Marvel. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman, where they're going to take it. It seems interesting. It seems very good. And when they did the little hint in Batman v Superman, when they showed the picture, the first thing I noticed was, oh shit, Chris Pine's in the photograph. And then I thought, oh shit, that's what the film's going to be based on, you know. And I thought, oh, that's a cool idea. And now that finally it's confirmed, it's out there, it's happening. I'm quite happy about that and really looking forward. A character again, I never thought I'd see be done right on the big screen. Seems to be done right and being done justice and put in a way that you buy her and you enjoy her. So yes, I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman a hell of a lot. And then Suicide Squad is a film that I've not really been.
I'm sorry. You guys are lame. I can't believe that you're saying all these Marvel movies are so good. Ghost Rider was the bomb, okay?
Oh, of course. No, Ghost Rider 2 was the best.
Yeah, what the hell, man? Stop saying all that shit where the first Captain America was one of the better ones. Fuck that shit, man.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider's the bomb.
Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
But
first Ghost Rider, the Punisher with Dolph Lundgren, man, that shit was the bomb.
Yeah.
No way. It's who was it? Bloody what's his name? And he did what was it, Fantastic Four or Captain America. Bloody I was on the tip of my tongue now. Made Rocky Horror Picture Show, the original low budget guy. Fuck. Can't remember his name right at the moment. Let me Google him up. Can't remember his name. Who's this guy?
You know what is a good comic book movie?
What?
Catwoman.
No. Oh fucking! Don't you go down there, Helmy. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare.
Let me see what other ones are. What other awesome one? Oh, Elektra, man.
Hey, I'm not saying it's the greatest film ever, but am I alone here with the idea? I mean, like I said, it's not the greatest film ever, but I never thought, even though I won't rank it as the highest or anything like that, I never thought that Daredevil, the original Daredevil, was the worst film ever. I never thought that, as in the worst.
I love the original Daredevil. I loved it. I have no issues with it. This is not me being sarcastic. I actually do love it.
Yeah, I thought it was a half decent. It was a watchable movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's watchable. Everyone goes, "Oh, Daredevil's the worst film ever." And Ben Affleck ruined Daredevil. I'm like, fuck off. Ben Affleck didn't do shit. The only criticism I have of that film is its conflicting tones, because it's trying to be dark and serious, but it's cut back because it's trying to appeal to a younger audience as well, instead of going the one way. But other than that, I thought he did a good job in that film. Like, you know,
that's it. Fucking Fantastic Four by Roger Corman. How about that?
Oh god.
That's the one to go for. Fantastic Four by Roger Corman. What a piece of work. Or Albert Punn's Captain America from 1990. Set the bar for Marvel films. That's what you want to say.
But as for the last Comic-Con trailer I can remember off the top of my head now, Suicide Squad. Now, Suicide Squad's a film that's not been on my radar. It's not something. It's been a mixed bag for me, as in trying to get me on board. Everyone was hyped about it, but I never got the hype. I never understood why everyone was jerking off over it. If I'm totally honest, it seemed like a film that people went in with the preconception it's going to be good, and that's how they viewed the film. But the latest trailer I did quite enjoy, and I thought it showed a bit more of the potential of what the film's going to be like, or hopefully. Still not 100% sold. I don't know if it'll be good as BVS for me, but I'm going to go give it a chance.
Sorry, they did a lot of, I think the funny bits that you see in the trailer are the reshoots. I think so.
You reckon?
I think so.
Yeah, and that's the only thing. I feel like, again, it needs. Hopefully, it has that touch of darkness. I hope it's not just a joke fest. You know what I mean? I want it to have that sort of darkish tone to it as well, because once that's lost, and that's the problem when listening to the internet, you got all these fucktards on there that complain. Oh, well, Batman, v Superman was too dark, and no, it wasn't. It was great. And the thing is, with Joker, you need that hint of darkness, don't you, with him, to make the character, so much more. I mean, it's like Heath Ledger or Jack Nicholson. They were funny, but they were creepy as well, didn't they? They had their really, dark moments as well. And I hope they do that with this one. I hope so. I think they should. But yeah, it's one of those films that just hasn't gripped my attention a whole lot. But this latest trailer they've done seemed pretty good. Seemed pretty enjoyable. And like I said, like any film, you got to give it a chance, haven't you? But yeah, so and it was pleasant surprise for me. I thought, yeah, this actually looks half decent. So yeah, so that's that. I mean, what are the highlight trailers for you, Helmy? What are the highlights for you?
I really enjoyed Wonder Woman. I really enjoyed Kong. I enjoyed Justice League, but I'm purposely trying to keeping my expectations low. I'm trying to keep my expectations low, just because, like, for me, I was disappointed by Batman vs Superman. I'm really looking forward to watching the extended edition to see, if I enjoy it more. So I went into Batman vs Superman with the highest of expectations, and it didn't live up to it. So with Suicide Squad, I'm going in with the lowest of expectations, and I only watched the trailer once because I didn't want to, remember all the bits inside when I watch it again. So right now, honestly, I can barely remember how the trailer even looks like. So I'm going in with the lowest of expectations with Suicide Squad. I saw what other trailers are there? I forgot. I know there were a few I saw. Oh, I saw Xander Cage, the return of Xander Cage. That looks pretty epic. The Triple X movie. I saw the trailer for the Exorcist TV series. It looked kind of lame to me, but I love the Exorcist, so we'll see how that one goes. Let me see, anything else? Any other trailers that I missed out?
It was King Arthur, which looked terrible.
Oh, dude, I love Arthur. I love Charlie Hunnam and and there's a guy just wow, I'm pumped for that. I'm definitely pumped for that. It looks very different. Very
the other one I saw, they had a Doctor Strange trailer there, which looked pretty good.
I haven't seen Doctor Strange yet.
And what else did they have? They had a trailer for that new Harry Potter film, the one about, what is it, mysterious beasts or whatever they are. That was in it as well. That looked okay. Typical sort of, if you like the other Harry Potter film, you'll like that. That's about it. That's about all I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah.
Alright. I haven't seen. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan at all, so I didn't really
No,
care.
neither am I. I just watched it out of
I
curiosity
I
more than
like Harry
anything.
Potter. I like the Harry Potter films, but I've seen absolutely nothing for that new film, so I don't have an opinion on it. I haven't. I think I've even seen the trailers for it. I've seen pictures, floating around on the internet, but it's not something that's particularly caught me.
Looks like more of the same, pretty much, Ryan. So if you enjoyed the other ones, I'm sure you'll enjoy that one as well.
Yeah, like I say, my main focus, due to my enjoyment of Batman v Superman, which is probably my favourite film of this year, next to 10 Cloverfield Lane for me. I love both of those films. Thought they were both.
Did you say that again? Sorry, Ryan. What was the other movie again?
I said my two favourite films this year were Batman v Superman and 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so those two are my favourite. I liked Civil War. I didn't like it as much as Batman v Superman, but I liked Civil War. I did like it. I like the Tony Stark sort of and Captain America elements of the story, which is what it should be focused on, which was good. But everything else outside of that, it was like Spider-Man. Everyone was going on about how Spider-Man was the best thing ever, but it just sort of went, yeah, Spider-Man to me, It didn't blow me away, but I enjoyed the film. I still think Winter Soldier is a better movie. But yeah, so
what was that? Sorry, what was that again? You didn't get blown away by Spider-Man. You didn't get blown by Spider-Man.
No.
Why are you laughing, Rob?
We did.
Why are you laughing?
Yeah, but
Well, he didn't get blown by
yeah.
Spider-Man. What happened?
Yeah, disappointing. But yeah, I don't know. I just didn't. I liked Civil War, just didn't connect with it the same as I connected with Batman v Superman. But hey, opinions are opinions.
Batman blew you away, huh?
Yeah, Batman blew me away totally. Yeah. But tell me with his sick mind. But,
It's getting to that time of night. It's getting to that time of night, Ryan. Over here anyway. Maybe not for you.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Helmy, you'll enjoy the Ultimate Cut. I know. You said you enjoyed it for the most part, the theatrical, didn't you? You said for the most part you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I had a number of issues with it, but I would say I definitely enjoyed it. I'm just trying to remember because it was a while back. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I just had some issues. Yeah. For example, I wish Superman spoke more. I wish that what's his name? Jesse Eisenberg isn't Lex Luthor because I hate Jesse Eisenberg.
I know you hate him. I know. I've heard that on the
I hate him so much. Batman was awesome. I love Batman. Ben Affleck's Batman was perfect. I loved it. I felt that maybe the extended edition would help, but when they were showing the other heroes, I felt it felt so like it was forced into the movie. It felt very disjointed. You know what I mean? When they showed the other heroes, like Wonder Woman, or was it Batman was watching the videos? I felt there was.
If I'm totally honest, it sounds like the Ultimate Cut will fix most of your problems other than the Jesse Eisenberg. So I'll give you a bit of a rundown of what it includes without spoiling anything, so it doesn't really spoil anything. But you get more Clark Kent, you get him investigating the Batman and investigating Lex Luthor and all that sort of stuff. You get a bit more of that, you get a bit more expansion on it. And you also get a expansion on the opening Africa scene. Shows you what's going on. And
spoilers theory now. Sorry, I'm just gonna watch it myself and have zero expectations, and hopefully it gets better. As long as they do not extend further sequences with Jesse Eisenberg, I'm good.
No, well, it adds a little bit more to his plan, but that's it. Sort of like shows you what.
I already have jizz in my eyes and watch Jesse Eisenberg.
It doesn't add more Jesse Eisenberg, it adds more to his plan. So, as in, it explains a little bit more into that. But, like I say, I fucking love the film.
That sounds good. I just like I said, man, no more Jesse Eisenberg. I fucking hate it. Oh my god. Like I said, I already have jizz in my eyes. Jizz in my eyes, okay? I'm watching that.
Jizz in your statue.
Yeah. Fuck that shit, man.
Alright, guys.
What's up?
Ryan,
What's up?
help me. I'm going to have to check out, okay?
No worries, Robbo.
Oh no, Marcus got out this game online. Right. See you, Rob. It was good catching up.
See ya. Is that Mark on there as well? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark.
Hi,
Mark.
Ron. How's it going?
I'm okay.
You guys been on for a long time today, huh?
Yeah, we've been going for
I'm
a
about
couple
to
of
bounce
hours now.
myself.
Yeah, I gotta go. It's getting late, and I've got to look after little people tomorrow morning very early. So
Okay.
I'll have to bid you farewell, guys. Enjoy whatever's left of the evening. Take it easy. We'll talk to you soon.
Alright,
No worries.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ryan, did you
Radio, so,
So how you guys doing? My camera's not on at the moment. So you can't see. I'm like Helmy. I'm just a disembodied voice at the moment.
right, yeah, that's all good.
I want to see that.
Oh, it's definitely better when you can't see me. I'll tell you that right now.
I want to see that beautiful face.
Well, Mark, see what we've got here.
I'm not as looking.
So,
What
Mark,
was that?
I know. I said I'm not as good looking as you, Helmy.
Please.
so, Mark,
About me.
you're here. I thought I'd get your thoughts right now. Comic Con's happening. Now, have you seen any the pieces that have been out? Have you seen from the wide variety of like companies, the collectibles at the moment? What's being showcased?
I saw pieces that I liked, but not pieces that I would probably like. They're pieces that I liked, but I doubt I'll ever buy them personally. But
So, any highlight pieces then that stood out to you?
the Prime One, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Caval Superman. It was like it looked like it was 1/3 scale.
Yeah. Half scale. That was half scale.
It was half scale. That looked a lot. I thought that stuck out to me just because it looked a lot like the actor.
Yeah.
It looked a lot from the movie. So I was pretty impressed because I was thinking to myself, why is it that Hot Toys can make these things look dead on, and other people can't? And then when I saw the Prime One Caval Superman, I was like, oh, okay, so I guess somebody can do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, but I was told that that one is a digital scan. I think.
Yeah.
So that's why it's spot on.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But still, I don't mind that, even if it's a digital scan, because if you're gonna buy, I'm not gonna buy that personally, but if I wanted it, if I was gonna buy it, I would want it to look much like the actor as possible, because you're buying it because you want that particular version of, from the movie. It's like the same thing with Grief.
I think that's the problem with like the sideshow legendary scale stuff is you pay a lot of money for these legendary scale stuff, and if it's a human figure, the head sculpts are usually pretty shit on them. They're nowhere near like Hot Toys quality. And Prime One are a company, like you say, that came to a similar quality to Hot Toys at that scale, and it's the best of both worlds. And so if you are a guy that wants to or a collector in general that just wants to buy bigger pieces, they are good for that, and I totally agree with you there.
Yeah, that stuck out for me particularly when I saw the Prime 1 video, and I saw. I liked that. I'm not gonna buy it, but I did like the Deadpool. But the reason why I wouldn't buy it personally is there's so much resin, for the fire effects that it just looks to me like it's a potential. It looks like a real delicate statue. You know what I mean? Almost too delicate for. So that's something I think I would wait to see some reviews on, people who actually buy it, before I would make them on it, just to be on the safe side. But I thought it was cool. I just thought, like, wow, this thing it looks like it's a potential, fragile thing, super fragile. I thought that I liked the sideshow premium formats on the DC side. I thought those looked cool. I mean, they're you would expect, and I mean, I thought that the Michelle Pfeiffer looked pretty cool as Catwoman on the sideshow quarter scale. That looked, like a good job, at least from what I could tell, and some of the Star Wars stuff looked fine. I mean, nothing looked bad really. Everything looked about what you would expect it to look. I thought the Hot Toys figures, well, sometimes what's the name of that movie? Big Trouble in Little China. It's probably extremely accurate, but when you look at Kurt Russell with the puffy hair and the what do they call that? The mullet. It's in action figure form. In figure form, it looks more exaggerated than it does in the movie, because in the movie, obviously, it's an actor, so he sweats or whatever, and the hair, you're not as fixated on it. But when you see it on a figure, and obviously the hair is made out of whatever they make it out of, and it doesn't get flatter or whatever, it doesn't change. It looks kind of funny, you know what I mean? So it looks more. It hasn't aged as well as Snake Plissken has in terms of the look of the character, but I think if people were like let's say they were going to do a McReady and they already did Snake Plissken and they wanted to have a set, I would think it would be I would think that it's the only way to go. But for Sideshow, I think that was a Sideshow one.
It was Sideshow, and Sideshow tend to struggle with the head sculpts on the 1/6 scale stuff compared to the Hot Toys, and they're not on the same level, if you know what I mean.
It was okay, but everything else looked pretty spot on. I mean, for the part, I mean, nothing really wowed me, but nothing made me feel like, oh my god, this is awful. Like, I didn't really see anything that I considered awful. I just saw a lot of, okay, this is what I expected it, or this is a little bit better. Like, I think in general, the 6 scale figures, though I'm not personally interested in any of them, but I thought that some of the quality on the 6 scale figure, whether it be Sideshow or Hot Toys, has gotten better than I remember it. So in other words, the 6 scale figures are starting to look more on the character like their quarter scale counterparts, but smaller. But they're still, there's a trade-off there depending on what it is. They had a quarter scale something there. I forgot what it was.
They had a quarter scale Hot Toys Kylo Ren.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, okay. That's an amazing figure, that.
So, hey, guys, sorry, I gotta go soon, but I really want to know, Mark, what do you think of my favorite statue to date, which is the Prime 1, Frank Miller?
Yeah.
Oh, that? I liked it. I liked it. It looked like the comic, you know. I thought it was cool. Were there two of them or just one?
Mark, you shut your mouth. You don't like it, okay? You love it.
What? What did you say? I didn't.
I say you don't like it. You love it, okay?
Okay, I love it. I love it, Helmy.
You love it.
I love it, but I wanted to know was there two of them or just one prime one?
One.
There was just
One. But they did have a few switch outs.
oh, they had a few sculpts. All right, then that's probably why.
No, switch out. Switch outs.
I thought it looked cool. I mean, it's again, it looked like it should. I mean, but that was pretty big. You know what I mean? Hey, if you love it like I do, and I loved it, Helmy. Since that I would buy it. I would buy it. You know, I would buy it. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would, but I definitely think, you know, since you love it too, that you'll be happy.
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited. So excited.
Yeah, it's a nice piece, that.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this piece as I'm pretty much the same kind of excitement as Ryan on prom night.
Oh,
I would say that's the same kind of level, I think.
yeah. I'll tell you what, everyone's been pushing that figure to me. My opinion on that Dark Knight Returns, and I think, Helmy, if I get a Prime one, it'll probably be that or the Arkham Origins bats. Those two are like the two figures that I wanted to see from them, and they've delivered and done it to perfection. You know, perfection. They couldn't have done it any better, in my opinion. You know, and obviously, as you know, with my display, I said I want to get it lower down here. You know, that would be a perfect point to have that, you know, Dark Knight Returns Prime 1 figure.
That's half. That's one half scale.
Know. Is it half scale or 1/3? I think it's 1/3, isn't it?
It's hard to tell on the video.
I'd say it's 1/3 because it was standing next to the Arkham Origins Batman, which was 1/3 as well. So I'd say it's a 1/3.
The only half scale one is Batman v Superman.
Yeah, it's the Batman v Superman stuff that's the half scale, and for example, the movie stuff is half scale if I'm correct, and then it's the video game stuff is in 1/3, and then there is a line. I think is it The Witcher, Helmy, that they've done in quarter scale.
I'm not sure, but the new DC 52 is, I think, apparently quarter scale. So that's one of the quarter scale ones. I'm not sure about Witcher though. I think Witcher could be quarter scale because I don't think they would do 1/3 scale for Witcher.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's Owen.
Hey.
Hey, Owen, how are you, man?
Hey, Ryan. Hey, good mate. Yeah, sorry, late. Just come back from dinner.
Oh, no problem at all, mate.
Yeah. Hey.
Mark's just on, so we've got a good chat going here.
The baller is here. Shit.
Look who's talking.
Shut up. You're the baller, man.
I think they had a half scale armored Batman, didn't they?
Yes. Yes, they had a half scale armored Batman, Mark. Yes, they did.
That looked cool too. I mean, you know, honestly, all the Prime 1 pieces looked good. I mean, there was nothing that really disappointed me, or nothing that I thought, oh, this is horrible. But you know, the only that put out really video that I've seen was Sideshow. That was a good idea that they did that. It would have been nice if other companies would do a video of their booth on their own before the public gets there, because then you get a clear view of things, and You don't have to go search. Well, then if you want to search a bit more specific later on after on ends, you know, when you do search.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. But yeah, so Elwood, what did you think of the? Well, we're talking about it anyway. Dark Knight Returns, Prime 1/3 scale figure. What are your thoughts?
He's buying everything.
Well, I'm
buying everything.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not buying everything.
He's buying two of
I'm broke.
Pull an Elwood. Everything in there all belongs to him before it starts. You know, they don't tell you that though.
Well, the one that Batman Prime 1, the one that I really like is the Frank Miller Batman.
Yeah.
The 1/3 scale. That's, you know, so that's the only Batman I like from the from Prime 1.
Yeah. Is that a piece that you'll be possibly getting, or is that just one that you just like?
Because I got a eye for Deadpool, because I need Deadpool, because I don't have Deadpool, and probably getting the Hulk versus Wolverine.
Yeah.
The maquette.
Yeah.
And probably Prime 1 from the video game, The Witcher.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 1/4 scale. They're probably getting the main 4 characters. That's about it, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. How many stages do you expect me to get?
Yeah. How we count he's broke, but we know he'll pull another statue out of his arse. We know he will. We know he will. He's secretly got like another 7 statues on pre-order.
No. Plus I'm leaving. Plus I'm leaving tomorrow anyway to see Mark.
Oh.
Yeah. Me.
I'm flying tomorrow morning. My flight at 11 o'clock, so I have to leave about 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why? Wait, how did you say?
I'm heading to the States.
Oh wow. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm planning to see Mark in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
In August.
Yeah. A mile away. I mean, in the same neighborhood.
Yeah. So the place I'm going to stay in Brooklyn is a few blocks away from Mark.
Well, not exactly, but it's in the it's within.
It's in the area, isn't it?
In the air. Well, I'm on 92nd Street. You'll be on 60-something Street, so it's about a mile away.
Oh, okay. I thought it's only a few blocks.
That's like maybe 20 blocks.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I can meet you at some point, or you know what I mean. I can meet you. You know. Well, I thought you were coming here in August.
No. I'll be in New York in August, but I will be in LA before that. So.
Oh, so you're flying to? Are you flying to New York first and then LA, or are you flying to LA first?
Flying to LA first.
Oh, okay.
And then probably traveling from LA down to New York. So I'll be in New York in August.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, I just wanted to make sure that just want to be prepared. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Ryan, I will post it if I visit any comic books shop here. I'll post a little video for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, post a video for me. What comic book store?
Yeah, like I tried to visit, like a few comic books shop here. In in the States. I make a small video so you can see.
Okay, no problem. Sounds good.
The two best comic shops in Manhattan, as far as I know, are Midtown Comics
Yeah.
and Forbidden Planet.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know pricing on them.
But I heard.
Hey guys, I gotta go. I just want to say, Elwin, just keep the video for Ryan G-rated, because I know how you think. So just keep it G-rated, please. He's still too young. Mark, it's
You haven't been sitting on statues or anything.
Help me.
Catching you, even though it's just a bit. I gotta go. So I'll catch you guys soon. Elwin, have a safe flight. Looking
All
forward
right,
to the
thanks,
pictures.
help.
Yeah,
All right.
and I'll catch you guys soon. Good night, man.
All right then. All right, night, help me.
Yeah.
All right, help.
Bye.
Hey, what do you guys think the new trailer for Wonder Woman?
It looks good.
It looks fantastic. Yeah, it looks great.
I reckon. No, sorry, go ahead.
I dug that and Justice League, and I liked Kong as well. You know, I think those three the most. You know. But yeah.
Well, there were two things in the Justice League I wish they didn't do. I didn't I like the scene where you see, I forget the name of the guy, but the Flash, you know, showing up, and it's basically the Tony Stark type thing where Bruce Wayne is sitting in his place, and he's like, I want you to join this thing, and he's like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the look of the Flash costume though. I was like, oh, it doesn't, like, maybe I'll get used to it, because, you know, sometimes you see something the first time and you're like, oh, that's all right, but then later on you get used to it and then you like it, you know.
Yeah.
But I was expecting it to look more like, I was expecting it to look more like the TV series, you know. The one that's,
I don't like the TV series look, so I'm glad it doesn't look like that. I'm not a big fan.
But the thing, Mark, is Warner Brothers DC. What they're trying to do is they try to separate between TV and the movie.
I know.
I reckon it's a good idea to make the costumes different to the TV, because they don't want to follow Marvel, you know, where everything link in one universe. So.
Yeah.
You know? I reckon the movie is gonna be good, but a lot of people more enjoying watching the Wonder Woman trailer instead of the Justice League, because I don't know. Yeah.
Wonder spot on to me, like the Wonder Woman. Like when I was watching the Wonder Woman trailer, I was like, oh, it looked really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I liked everything about it. I liked the island. I like the Steve Trevor when they first meet her, and you know when he first wakes up and he sees this beautiful woman looking at it, and he's like, oh, he might as well be saying like, am I dead? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like the scene where you see the Amazons are fighting the I don't know, I guess they're the Germans. I don't know what they are, you know, but whoever's invading the island, you know, it just looked. It had that. I liked the way it looked. I just thought it looked good. And you know, on the ultimate cut of Batman versus Superman, you know, the one thing that I liked better about one of the things I liked better about BVS Ultimate Cut is I could clearly tell now that when they would show Wonder Woman, okay, that's Wonder Woman's theme. And when they showed the trailer, they reaffirmed that by playing the same music. And I was happy about that, because it just, I don't know, it makes things feel more cohesive, more inclusive, and I like the fact that the Wonder Woman movie has its own look about it, but it feels like it takes place in the same world that the previous movies take place in, and that the newer movies take place in as well.
Yeah.
Mark, I got a question. So in the comic, is Wonder Woman is the only Amazonian left in the world?
No. There's a whole island full of them.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got an army of Amazonians, hasn't she? But she's come to Earth. I can't remember fucking how now because my memory is not too great. But the whole idea is she's fought through she's like came because the long livers, Amazonians. She came back came to Earth way back, and she's fought through all of the different wars. You know what I mean? From humanity, she's seen what's happened. So it's like in BVS. You know, in BVS where she's sort of on the run and she wants Lex Luthor's pictures of her to be. She wants them back. So you know. And the reason is because she doesn't want, you know what I mean? She doesn't want to be part of humanity anymore. She just sort of wants to, well, she wants to just hide in the background, and because obviously she's come to Earth from the past, and she's fought many wars on different planets and stuff, and she just had enough now. But obviously at the end of BVS, when all that shit goes down, that's when she has to come out and do it and fight. But yeah.
I don't know anything about other planets, man. I mean, I think maybe I'm wrong, okay? But the impression with Wonder Woman is she's a demigod. You know, like Zeus
so
really
is that means she's not aging at all? Is that why? Because the Solo movie is based on First World War, and she's in the BVS. Does that mean like because she's demigod? Does that mean she's not aging?
It's
in BVS, she's 900 years old or something ridiculous like that. So.
Right.
Yeah, she's been around a long time because in the original comic, I think her mother like wanted a daughter or something, and she made like literally a sculpture out of clay, and the gods brought the clay to life, and that's how Wonder Woman came to be. And obviously, they're not gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna do that in the movie because it would probably seem too odd for people. But I think the fact that he just says Zeus is my father is pretty much all you really need to say about that.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like Odin is Thor's father. You know what I mean? And so I kind of see her as a mix between Captain America and Thor in the sense that she's not a super soldier in the sense that Captain America was, but she does appear at an earlier time, like Captain America begins in World War II and then jumps to the present. And in Wonder Woman, in the movie she begins in World War I, as far as the movies for the majority of the movie, and then you know that she's going to be in the 21st century because we've already seen the first Batman movie, you know, the first part of this BVS story. So, you know, so in that respect, she does have, you know, special powers and things of that nature. But even going back to the 1970s series, it seemed like I think there may be some, like, not every, like the island where she's from, it's not like the type of island that like it's pretty remote, you know what I mean? It's kind of it might as well be the island from Lost as far as getting there. It's not on the maps, you know what I mean? Well, basically, I mean that's the main thing that I got from it, you know, that I know about it is like I think there might be an enchantment or something on the island itself, which could also explain why she's still young, you know, for so long, because I think at certain point the Amazonians kind of became, they turned their back on the rest of the world because all the men killing each other. You know what I mean? And I think that as a result of that, you know, she's kind of like the one that says, well, no, you know, she participates in the world that they don't. So they're kind of like, you know, hands-offish, but you know, they're obviously she has different, you know, villains, different good guys or whatever.
Yeah. And like I said, that is basically it with Wonder Woman. She's sort of the whole theme of, like, say, Batman v Superman is they're all sort of tortured souls in their own way, aren't they? You know what I mean? You've got Superman, who's deciding where he fits in the world. You got Batman, it's thinking what have all the stuff I've done in the past, has it meant anything? Has it done anything? And then you've got Wonder Woman that's running from the past. You know, like she sort of feels like humanity will always keep fighting because she always mentions that. She mentions that in the film. You know about her. They don't well, they don't know how to honor him other than a soldier, like they say. It's a Superman about Superman and that, and then obviously Batman talks about, like he says, humanity fights, we kill each other, but we rebuild and we unite again, and that's the whole thing with Wonder Woman. But what's cool about this new film is we're going to see, that side to her, like why she is the way she is. You know what I mean? It's going to be cool. And I don't know if have you got BVS on Blu-ray yet?
Not yet, because I watched the extended version, the 3 hours long. My friend lent me, my friend just lent me his Blu-ray, so I watch it.
Yeah.
It is, make the movie a little bit better, but still have a few issues, but makes it a little bit better. Yeah. I mean, they should just put in that 3 hours, version in the cinema instead of like on Blu-ray, So if they put that 3 hours, it's probably makes the movie better to people. But I guess the studios, the Warner Brothers, they don't want to make 3 hours movie long. They only allowed 2.5. That's why, But hopefully the new Justice League look, based from all the I read a few all the movie critics, and they visit the movie set. So far they give a good review. What they're talking with Zack Snyder and like Ben Affleck, and I reckon Justice League is gonna be good. Like better than BVS.
I say myself, I quite liked BVS. I thought it was a really good film. I think to be honest, the criticisms for the film in a lot of cases were by a lot of people were the idealization of how they were portrayed. And okay, fair enough. If you don't like that portrayal, you don't like that portrayal. There's nothing you can do about that. But it's a good film, and it's got a good message in there, and I think it's an incredibly misunderstood comic book film. And it didn't.
Well, look, Well, like I like the movie. I don't hate the movie. I like the movie, but I don't really like it. Like so much. I mean, it's a good movie. The action sequence, like the special effects, it's really great. The only problem with me is just the story pacing. It's just like it's just inconsistent. Like one scene jump into another scene, jump into a different scene, so it doesn't really like flow. Like the first probably half an hour in the beginning when they're telling the story about Batman, like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
That's really good. But then after that, they start jumping around, like the one that Lois Lane in the desert. Like it's just like. They kill what's the name of the reporter? The one get shot?
Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, Jimmy. Like they don't tell us what's the backstory on that. So, and I'm still not. I don't really like Jesse Eisenberg as a Lex. I prefer much older Lex Luthor. I don't know. Maybe because when I read the comic when I was young, like the picture in my head is Lex Luthor. It's much older man, like instead of Jesse Eisenberg. So
yeah, I think at the end of the day, though, isn't it? It's true. It's all down to opinion, and I guess people will love the film and people won't they?
Yeah, like that. I mean, it's a good movie. Like look.
I like the Ultimate better.
Yeah, see, yeah, because it's 3 hours. It's adding extra half an hour scene, so it makes sense. Yeah, so you know.
Even ordering of the scenes in the Ultimate Edition, they took some scenes and they shifted certain things around, and in the Ultimate Edition, to accommodate the new scenes and the order of certain other scenes, it just worked better as a whole. You know, I mean, it's a long movie, but all things considered, I think the Ultimate Edition is the way to go. Like for anybody, it's like I would, you know, and I mean, for anyone that's interested, the Ultimate Edition is the way to go.
Yeah. See, you know, like I believe, you know, like there is a movie like at least 3 hours long. I think Lord of the Rings. I think it's 3 hours long.
Those each was
Yeah, you know.
But
So
you know what? If you notice, like here's a good example: the Lord of the Rings trilogy. All 3 3-hour movies are good movies, at least in my opinion. But the Hobbit trilogy, especially the second one, even the first one, because they inflated it with a lot of stuff that wasn't necessary.
Yeah. Because The Hobbit it's only based from one book. You know, they should just make it one movie.
Exactly.
I didn't like the Hobbit films at all. I found them. I thought they were just mediocre all right. I thought the special effects coming off the back of what we've known from Lord of the Rings, they were pretty wank in that terms. You know what I mean? In terms of special effects, I was like, just a video game because it just looked that crap. And I agree with you, Mark. Really weird. I haven't seen the third, but I've seen the first two. The first one was I could tolerate, and then the second one got a little bit too much for me. You know.
Well, the second, they literally created the second one on the fly. Warner Brothers said, "Okay, yeah, you want to make it a trilogy instead of just 2 movies," and so that's why the second is like, it's. I mean, it has more action than the first one, but it as a whole, like the Hobbit trilogy doesn't feel as cohesive, and it just doesn't have the magic the Lord of the Rings trilogy had as a series. And like, you know, you can make 3-hour movies, whether they be fantasy films or what, that work. I mean, you know, you go back to 1990, you look at Dances with the Kevin Costner Western, and that's a good movie, you know, and that was like 3 hours long, and nobody was making 3-hour movies. And then, you know, or Braveheart, the Mel Gibson movie, you know, set in Scotland. You know, I mean, a lot depends on, you know, making the public interested in the characters and telling a compelling story and making it character driven. What made the Ultimate Edition better than the theatrical cut in part was you got more involved with the characters. Elwin, I think you're basically saying the same thing. You were more involved with in the Ultimate Edition. You got to know the characters better, even familiar with them.
Yeah, it's just and also like the storyline, like the pace is a bit better. Like it all makes sense.
Yes.
You know, like some of the scene, like it still makes sense.
You
know. But look, that's a good thing about movie, you know, like it's all subjective. Yeah, like everyone have different opinion, you know, like maybe some people like than others, then you know.
I totally agree. Do you know it's a funny thing. I actually thought I'd tell you this. It's a strange thing because I never thought it's so bizarre, but you know, like when you just can't help but feel over time, you know what I mean, and your opinions change. Now, we'll go back to the Dark Knight trilogy here. This is what this is about. And you got Batman Begins, you got the Dark Knight, and then you got Dark Knight Rises, right?
Yeah.
I remember watching Batman Begins back in the day and really enjoying the film. and really like the tone, the gothic-y. It's more gothic, you know what I mean? Which I quite liked, and I rewatched it recently and really enjoyed it. Now, I like The Dark Knight as well. The Dark Knight's a great film, and I know it's held to the highest of the three by most people. And then you've got Dark Knight Rises, which wasn't hated necessarily, but was not held to the highest of standards. But over the last few years, the more I watch The Dark Knight Rises now, and again, it's not like I'm just watching The Dark Knight Rises and not watching The Dark Knight or Batman Begins, because like say, not long ago, all three were on, one after the other. So I sat down, I thought, fuck it, why not? Let's watch it. And I ended up, the strangest feeling, but I enjoyed Dark Knight Rises the most, and I didn't originally. It's so bizarre. But
that happens a lot. Remember I told you that my favorite of the original Batman movies has become the second one. I like Batman Returns more than Batman. And when I saw Batman Returns in the theater back in 1992, I remember, it was okay, I liked it, but I remember feeling that the first one was better. But now, when I, as an older person, and I look at Batman Returns, I just feel that it's not as bloated as Batman was, because Batman, you have to, Batman, Batman was like a super Hollywood production with, they had Prince doing the music. The movie was so hyped up before the internet. It's an amazing achievement in marketing that movie had, and it's a good movie. It's a good movie. There's nothing wrong with it in terms of that. But I just feel that when I watch Batman Returns now, even though it may not have the same high stakes, I still feel like it feels more like a Tim Burton movie to me. I feel like Tim Burton's vision and voice comes through clearer to me. And I actually think the story is more timely in some ways with the even though it's not really, I don't consider him a supervillain or anything like that, but just the whole idea of this corrupt businessman manipulating things because he wants to he wants to get a power plant that is going to actually steal power from back to leave as his legacy for his son. It seems more timely today when we see all the corrupt things that have happened in businesses and banks that nature in the last 10, 15 years that have occurred globally.
Yeah.
So when I watch Batman Returns, it feels more relevant now than it did in 1992, and I also feel that it really does. It feels more like a Tim Burton. I feel like he had more creative control in it than he like in Batman. Of control, but Batman feels more bloated. Batman Returns, and I like both good movies, and I that about Batman. My favorite now is Batman Returns.
Yeah, I like the second one as well, Batman Returns. It's just, I don't know, maybe because Michelle Pfeiffer is in there as the Catwoman.
Yeah.
And also Danny DeVito as Penguin, so it's much more better villain than the first one with Jack Nicholson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like I say, with film, like you said, Owen, it's spot on. Films are subjective. It's like Batman v Superman. Some people don't like it, but some people think it's film. And I love this film. I think it's one of the best comic book films in recent years for me. But again, like I said, it varies for everyone. The good thing is, at least all three of us of content. That's the main
Yeah,
thing.
and and also look, like not necessarily like if the movie have a really bad critics given, it's not necessarily like that movie is bad, you know, like so it's just look,
Exactly.
you pay your tickets to go see movies with open mind, you know, you go see yourself and then make your own mind.
Exactly.
You know,
That's it.
so not really like, yeah, people get upset, like, you know, because I usually like read all the comments in the Rotten Tomatoes and all that stuff, so and then they give it like really bad, and people just get upset and say, look, just watch the movie. If you like it, you like it. Don't
Yeah.
worry about that.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Or if they don't want to spend whatever it is to see it in the big screen, okay. If you're not sure about it,
Yeah.
see it when it's on. See it on iTunes or whatever, or Amazon, or see it on video, basically, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
because nowadays, you can watch a movie, and sometimes seeing a film at home is a better experience than seeing it in a movie
Yeah.
theater, depending on
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? And who's in the theater or whatever. But I wanted an example that Ryan, and this is true, and this is, Ryan, you weren't even alive when this movie came out, but you're still on the drawing board. You know what I mean? It was still doing the blueprint. Blade Runner, when it first came out, was panned by, and now it's considered plastic. But I remember.
Yeah, they're making. They're talking making a sequel.
They are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Comes out, and I hear the script is really good, but I don't know the storyline. I do know that Harrison Ford's in it.
Yeah, he's coming back. Well, he's coming back for Blade Runner sequel, and then they're talking about making the fifth Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
So but if they're going to do it, you better do it quick, because Harrison Ford is what? He's about 70 now. Yeah.
Oh, I think 73 or 74, if I'm correct.
Do you know Ridley Scott's 78?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks good for 78, man. He doesn't look like he's 78 years old to me.
Yeah.
The only sorry, go on.
He looks good.
Oh.
I just hope he finishes his Alien prequel trilogy before he passes on, because I want to see what he has in mind. And
well, Mark, did you see the new production photos or image on the web? Like a lot of people get upset because when that photos is showing him and the female leading, I think she looked exactly like Ripley. Yeah, and then it's like the rumors is, she's gonna be Ripley's mom, like blah blah blah.
Everything's that now, isn't it, nowadays? It must be their mother.
Yeah. People just make, I
love Rogue One. I love Rogue One. Trailer comes out. You got her as the main character, and that.
Oh yeah, I was stay all night waiting, right? And then I said, like, come on, because I was on I think live streaming on online, and then I was waiting. I said, come on, where's the trailer? And then they're only showing the behind the scene. Well, look, I don't mind, I'm still enjoying it, but I just wanted one final trailer, and that's it, Yeah. But they didn't show it in the celebrations. Not even, they only show about 90 seconds. People who in the celebrations watch, like a small teaser with the shadow of Darth Vader. At the end, but yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Elwin. I missed part of your thing. I lost you.
Now I was talking about the Star Wars Celebration, Mark. Rogue One. Yeah, like a lot of people waiting for the trailer.
Yeah.
They didn't show anything except for the celebration reel.
Yeah. It looked good.
Yeah, looks good. It looks, because so many people say, oh, like it's gonna be like one of those episodes, but it's not. It's a war movie. It's like a real. The I think the director, is it the director? He used to directed like a war movie, and also like I think the people who write the storyline, it's from the Saving Private Ryan, like all that kind of like war movie.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I know that I like the fact that they're making it different. Like I read that they're not going to have an opening. It's not going to have an opening crawl like the traditional episodes have. And that's fine
I heard
because,
that too.
that's a good idea because because the episodes are like quote unquote the classic Star Wars saga, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
And these anthology films are like stories that take place in that universe, and at least then it gives them their own voice and that sort of thing where if you like it, you like it. If you don't, well, it's not part of the nine or 12 or however many Disney makes. Between now and the end of the world.
Yeah.
The reality of the matter is that I think it's a good idea. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually in some ways more interested in this because there's something about classic Star Wars, that era, that it just like when I saw the trailer for Rogue One, and you just see classic stormtroopers, classic rebel people, whatever, the Death Star. It's like, oh, it's quite homey to me. You know what I mean? Because that's what I grew up on.
The funny thing is, Warwick Davis, he's always in every single Star Wars movie. Like, what the hell?
He's got the best luck or the best agent or both.
Yeah, he's on everything. He's on Harry Potter. He's on
Leprechaun.
Yeah, Leprechaun. Yeah,
He's in even the Chronicles of Narnia in the second one.
Is it?
He's in there. Yeah, he's in with Peter. He's the dwarf that tries to get one of the brothers to bring back the White Witch.
Is the second one? It's called Caspian, Prince Caspian.
He's there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage is in the movie too.
Yeah.
And, but Warwick Davis is in the film.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean.
Yeah. Same thing. Yeah. Same thing with Sam Jackson. He's on everything. I saw the King Kong trailer. Today and this morning. I said, like, is that Sam Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's on every single movie.
Yeah. It's almost funny, but I hope that I mean, you know why people hire Sam Jackson is because he plays angry really good, and but it's a PG movie, so like people want to see him say want to hear him say MF or whatever, and you at least in America, if you're only allowed one 4-letter word in a PG-13 film, if you say, otherwise it becomes an R-rated film. So, I mean, I just hope that when they hired Sam Jackson, even though he's a good actor and all, that they use him correctly and that people expect him to be Pulp Fiction Sam Jackson because he's not going to be that same character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I watched recently with him in it. The other day I watched the new Tarzan film, and don't know if you guys have seen it, but I was pleasantly surprised. Quite enjoyed the film, but just funny. Samuel L. Jackson did it, and he never drops the F-bomb once, but he's a funny bastard in that. I tell you, he's so good in that film.
Yes.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that, but yeah, Samuel L. Jackson.
Margot Robbie, she's gonna blow up. After Suicide Squad, she's gonna at least for the next year, she's gonna be in everything because she looks too sexy in that movie, and it's too much of a breakout role for her not to become a huge. Not a
Well, no. Well, but even before Suicide Squad, Margot Robbie is already on almost every movie. Like before, she was on a movie with Will Smith. I think I forget what's the name of the movie. And then Tarzan. You know, she's been in a lot of movies, but I reckon Suicide Squad, the one that everyone's gonna know. Yeah, everyone. Oh, Margot Robbie, who's that? The girl playing Harley Quinn. Oh yeah. You know, like everyone's you know.
Because right now the movie in America, the movie that she's probably most associated with is The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. That's that movie. That's the one that, you know, like she's breaking up. You know, like become more into making more movies after that movie.
She's from Australia, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's the guy who play Captain Boomerang, Jai Courtney.
Yeah, Jai Courtney. Oh, he's from
Australian.
Australia?
Yeah, he's Australian as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good casting then. If he's gonna play Boomerang, you know, I'm assuming the character comes from Australia. You know, they say that Jai Courtney is very good in that movie too. Advanced Word, I read that he's very, you know, like that movie may be a big breakout for him too. You know, I mean, you never know what's gonna. Like, I forgot his name. This is like a long time ago. But you guys ever see that movie, L.A. Confidential? Besides Russell. You know, that movie brought, even though Russell Crowe has been in a lot of movies.
Yeah, LA Confidential. Is it the one with Guy Pearce as well?
Yeah, Guy Pearce as well. Both of those people more well known. Like it brought them out, even though they've been in other films. When those two, when LA Confidential came out, it was a popular enough movie that people who may have seen their face before suddenly had, oh, that's Russell Crowe and Guy Pearce. You know what I mean? Like they began to associate them, and you know, and well, everybody, you know, and well, both Guy Pearce and Russell Crowe are both movie stars who are really damn good actors too. You know?
Yeah. But for me, I think Russell Crowe breakout movie is Gladiator.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, that's a huge movie. We got the Oscar.
Yeah, it's for me too.
You know, but you know what movie I thought that he was really good in? There was a movie where he played the whistleblower on Big Tobacco. It was a movie that was directed by Michael Mann. Al Pacino is in the movie, and they gave Russell Crowe, like at the time, because I don't know how old Russell Crowe was back then, but he looks older in the movie because of the makeup. But basically, he's the guy that blew the whistle on the cigarette companies and the connection between smoking and cancer. You know, tobacco, and I felt that movie, he did a great acting job in it because he looked like he was like his acting. He really came off like he was a man carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. Like he was really, you know, felt as though he felt guilty. You know what I'm trying to say? Like he was a man that like I said, he just describe it. It felt like he was carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. So I felt like that came out a year before Gladiator. and he was nominated for an Academy Award then, and I thought he was going to get it then. But either way, he got his award, and Gladiator is a great movie. And I agree with you 100%. Is his breakout film, but like that's a movie that made him a commercial star. But he was already, but even before that, though, you know what I mean? Like Russell Crowe, you know, broken through in America already. You know,
yeah.
I mean, going back, you know, a few years before, you know. I mean, it's just like kind of like the Mad Max films, you know. Even though, you know, Mel Gibson, The Road Warrior, that was his big breakthrough film, you know. And then after that, he made like Year of Living Dangerously, Gallipoli, you know, a bunch of different films. And
I just remember Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon.
Yes, you got me. Sorry for yelling.
Man. Yeah. With
huge.
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
Yeah.
That was, I remember I was in high school when that came out, and that was huge. That and Die Hard were both popular action pictures back in the 80s.
Yeah. You know. Oh, I'm going to see Suicide Squad in the States in August.
Oh, very nice. I don't know if I purchased this because Mark was asking me when I was purchasing the Batman v Superman like official, you know, like hard copy. So I got this edition. So this edition here is just that, and basically it's a comic book. So it's got a bunch of comics leading up to the Batman v Superman story.
Oh, nice.
Inside, at the back, you've got the DVDs, like the Blu-rays.
Oh, wow.
So it's in there, and you've got multiple comics from the Dark Knight Returns, from the New 52 stuff. So there's some great storylines in there, but that's my official copy of Batman v Superman. But when I bought this from, you know, the place, well, you'll know what it is, Owen. But basically, it's an electronics and movie store called JB Hi-Fi. You'll know what it is, Owen. For Mark, anyway. When we go there, anyway, I got two things from there. I got a free ticket to go and see Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, if you buy BVS, the extended Blu-ray, you get a free ticket to see Suicide Squad. Yeah, I heard about that.
I've got that, and I've got 20% off the Killing Joke.
Oh, okay.
I saw the joke. I saw it.
How was it?
It was good, but the only is they put this 45-minute prologue that it feels like a totally different, and
Right.
like, so you basically like the first okay, but like see, like the actual comic 45 minutes into the movie, I think they wanted to pad it out to make it long. So
Right.
it was good, but it like two different cartoons together. They had a whole storyline in the beginning. You know, I don't want to go into spoiler. Just in general, somebody figured Batgirl that's a criminal, killing her. It's very dangerous to get a criminal that's fixated. They know you. I don't want you to Batgirl, you know, do it because she's impetuous. And when that whole storyline is resolved, next scene is you see the Joker. You see Batman show up at this, and there's a room filled with of the Joker that they estimate dead for about 3 years or so. Basically, you know, Killing Joke really begins, but it's a important story. I liked it. I just felt that it didn't the way
way they did. Or prologue was more interwound into the story. But overall movie, it's a good cartoon. It's nice to hear Kevin Conroy once again, Batman, and Mark Hamill as the Joker, and you could see where it influenced movies like The Dark Knight, especially, but also the original Batman, Michael Keaton. You could see how influenced both of those movies. It's a very poignant story. I mean, it's very, it's interesting. I have to say, I really did like it. It felt like two cartoons together because they padded it out to length.
Yeah. It's interesting you're saying this, Rob. It's good to hear another outside opinion because speaking of Comic Con, this is a Comic Con special, obviously. Then we've been talking about Comic Con stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, did you see this? Can you see it?
Oh, is that the new suit?
Yeah. So the new suit for Justice League is different to BVS.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, there's subtle differences, isn't there? It's not like a night and day, but it's slightly different.
It looks a little more like defined, it looks like they did the muscles on the, you know what I mean? Like they made, like they put in the, I mean, they didn't go Joel Schumacher on it, but the abs, the pectorals, you know what I mean? They made it more, they made it more like, I don't know, like just more superhero-y, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
It's kind of how Bruce drew the characters for the cartoon series. They all had broad shoulders, and they all had like, all the superhero characters all had like physiques that look like the letter T. You know what I mean? Looks more like, it's a little more superhero-y in terms of the cartoon. Then, but I kind of like I like the way you look at this too, though,
Yeah.
Both, I like the direction, I just don't want them to go marker on it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I totally get what you're saying. Yeah, we don't want back nipples.
Or I don't need to see Ben Affleck's butt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't need to see that.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Great shot.
I love this shot.
That's a great
Everyone.
Picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm like I say, I love Man of Steel. I absolutely adored BVS, and I'm really looking forward to Justice League. I think Justice League has got potential to be really good, and I'm actually, like I said, from Comic Con, the biggest surprise to come out is the Flash for me. I didn't think I'd like the Flash because I'm not a big fan of the Flash, but I think the portrayal of him in the film so far, of what I've seen, of course, is very good. I like it. I like him. He's not forced. I enjoy him. And,
I think.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I think Suicide Squad is going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy of this year.
Yeah.
I think
I'll be honest, I wasn't that much for it before, but the last trailer, Mark, I thought was a step up from the previous trailer. So it's given a little bit more confidence in the film now, going in when it comes out soon. So yeah. So like I said, I'm going to go in with an open mind, and it seems like at Comic Con as well, the cast are having a great time there and seem to be bouncing off one another and that. So it's going to be interesting to see how the film turns out.
I think it'll be good. I mean, look, I'll put it to this: how bad could it really be? I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
it's got enough. I mean, it's got a lot of things going for it. Plus, Batman's in it too. Even if small role in it, he is in the movie, and you know, one thing everybody. I haven't heard one complaint ever, universally, whether they like Batman versus Superman. Everybody universally Affleck as Batman. You know.
Yeah.
But you know what? I want to ask this. Am I right? Like, if you notice the original Batman, well, not the original, but you know the Tim Burton films, Joel Schumacher Batman films.
Yeah.
I don't think that when he had the costume on, he did anything to change. Like he didn't do what he didn't go. He didn't start talking deep when he was wearing the mask. Correct?
Tim Burton, well, just sort of put, I mean, Keaton's got a fairly decent voice. He just sort of. Keaton's Batman, for me, what I found about him was when he spoke, he sounded intimidating. The whole art of Keaton, and there were so many subtle things. It's like when Vicky Vale keeps trying to look at him, he turns away. He says very little. You know what I mean? Lets very little out. So whereas, like, say, for example, Christian Bale's Batman could easily be emotionally compromised because they knew exactly what he was. Everyone had it from the get-go, you know what I mean? Especially by Dark Knight, they had him pinned on what made him tick, what pissed him off, what he would and wouldn't do, what he wouldn't do. Whereas Michael Keaton's Batman, when he spoke quickly and very short sentences. He kept it to that, really, and he said everything. That's what I liked about him. You know,
Well,
when he was,
his Bruce was a little bit more aloof, if you know what I mean, and
a bit more
like, a little bit more quirky, slightly quirky. You know what I mean?
I think that's what I liked his Bruce Wayne. I think because if you think about it, him having to grow up as a child with no one to tell him what's right and wrong, you would turn out a bit of a weird fucker, wouldn't you? You know what I mean?
I like the Keaton.
Sorry guys, I gotta go.
No worries. We'll be wrapping this up
Get
soon
some rest
anyway.
a bit. Yeah.
Elwin, it's great. I look forward to seeing you when you're in Brooklyn.
Yeah. I keep in touch. I call you, Mark.
Okay, sounds good, man.
All right.
Great. See you, Alan.
Okay, Ryan. All right, nice to see you too. Catch up in August.
Okay.
In late August. Okay. All right then. All right. See ya, guys. Good night.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
But yes, Mark. You know, when you're talking about Keaton was very different. You know. And I think that's why I gravitated towards him more than Bale. And I liked Bale's Batman. I didn't hate it. I liked his Batman. He was interesting enough. It's just that, that quirkiness to Keaton was just that little bit more interesting for me. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And in a way, there's a lot of similarities in the Batmans between Keaton and Affleck's, the things they did, the mysterious creature-like behavior they had the way they walked. They both had a style to the way they walked. They both had a style to the way they fought people, the movements, and the way they spoke as well. Whereas Bale's was just more like a man in a suit, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, there's a great scene, I think it's an Ultimate Edition scene. You know, when the cops are in, I don't know where they are, but I'm just going to say factory because I have no idea what the location was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But the cop goes into this room and he sees the criminal all chained up or whatever, and then he turns around and Affleck Batman, it's like he's hiding on the wall or something like that, and then he just kind of almost like some sort of otherworldly entity or something. He just kind of you know, zooms out of there without hurting the cop or anything like that. And I really liked that because, you know, it preserved, like, you know, it preserved that mysteriousness of the character, that even though he's been Batman for who knows how long in this new universe that we're in, you know,
yeah,
the still like weary of him, like, you know, that even like he can spook a seasoned policeman that, you know, because really Gordon is the only one that has face-to-face contact with Batman usually.
yeah,
You know, but outside of that, and so I like that scene a lot, the way they did it. And in the Keaton Batman, was relatively new, even though he was an older Batman than Christian Bale Batman. That Batman seemed like he was relatively new, if only for the fact that, you know, there's the scene in the beginning where the two criminals are talking on the rooftop, and they're talking about the bat, and they're talking about that supposedly he threw somebody on the roof off of a, you know, they're talking like rumors and
yeah,
fear and afraid. And then, you know, you see Batman appear from behind him. You know, it was, boy, I wish you could have been with me in a movie theater back in 1989 as an adult, like if you could go back in time and
yeah,
just seen the crowd.
yeah. Yeah,
Like,
it would have been an interesting one to see what it would have been like on the cinema, you know.
but when he first came down, you couldn't. He comes down and everybody would just like, yay! You know what I mean? People were losing their minds. I mean, they
Yeah,
liked Jack Nicholson too.
yeah, yeah. There's a lot to like, but yeah, it's. Are you there, Mark? Oh, I don't think he's there. But yes, well, until Mark gets back, we'll let Mark get back and then we'll wrap it up. If Mark isn't here, but yes, for people who don't know, I am a more of a Keaton sort of person. I dug that version a little bit more than say Bale. And then when we progressed to Batman v Superman, Affleck was probably my favorite now. In
No, did you
comparison,
get?
oh, there
Tell
you
you
are.
when you're a little kid is usually when you see movies multiple times over and over and over again, because that's the way kids are. But when
Yeah,
you're like 22, so I'm just saying, like, that was a huge movie.
yeah,
It was the biggest event film of the 1980s since, I would say, the Star Wars films were. Because
yeah,
Star Wars was huge, but at the end of the 1980s, the first Batman movie, pre-internet, I don't think there was there. I mean, there were other good movies and other big films like the third Indiana Jones film, but the hype around Batman was unprecedented
yeah,
at the time.
yeah.
You know,
So, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been overall. I think this year's Comic Con's been a pretty a good Comic Con for the most part. I think it's been a great year for collectibles, for films. Everyone, I think next year is going to be a great year for films. And I think, you know, everybody's going to have a good time. And I hope you enjoyed the Comic Con, Mark. Yeah, so probably just wrap it up for now. Is that all right, Mark?
no, it's not. No, I'm only kidding. Of course, it's okay.
Oh god. But yeah, it's great. I'd say it's been a great con. Next week we should be on and we'll do an aftermath of Comic Con. We'll talk about the aftermath and maybe other highlights, because still over there right now are still there's still things happening over there because we're ahead in Australia. So
Oh,
we'll have a little bit more to talk about next week, I think.
you guys live in the future.
That's it. Yes, we
You
live in the future.
future. You know, I think. What's the hour difference? Is like 15 hours or something? It's like really crazy.
I think it's 16 hours if I'm correct. It's nearly 10:15 p.m. here in Australia, in Western Australia, because I'm in Western. Over where Elwyn was, that will be about 12:15.
Well, I don't want to, like, I could tell you what the time is. It's 10:12 over here in the morning.
Yeah, so it's pretty much in the morning there, and it's night here, so same time pretty much.
Yeah.
That's it.
I really love talking to you guys in the Australian chat and on the internet. I really enjoy talking to you guys. It's great to, I just love being able to talk to people from other places and to learn, guys, and to just share points of view. And the one thing I gotta say that is universal is, I think doesn't matter where you go, people are people, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
Yeah, totally.
And by the by, that living room setup is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. They put the doors on there. They look great. The doors look good on those things. If you ever decide to put them on your own, they'll look good too.
Yeah.
But boy, the house, the living room is gorgeous. I was like, wow.
Well, that's a home. That there, what you saw, Mark, was what I don't know if you have them in America, but it's called a cinema room here. So it's basically a movie room. That's not the living room. The living room's bigger than that.
Really?
Yes. So the houses here, they're usually one story, so they're not two stories. You can get two story, but the one story, but they're massive. Compared to somewhere like the UK or something like that.
They're ranch style. If that's what they call that, it's like a ranch style. In other words, their is on the main floor. There's no two stories. I actually like that better. I would rather live in a house like yours than have to walk up steps and shit like that. Because believe me when I tell you, I don't really have that problem, but they say the first thing that go on you when you get older are your knees.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of advantages. Let's put it this way: when you guys came back, I don't know if you guys had this stuff delivered from IKEA or whether you and your brother and your father and whatnot carried it in yourselves. But you have to admit, there's advantages to not having to walk up and down the steps to bring something heavy into the house.
That's very true. Yes, we had to carry that all the way in. So yes, that was an advantage.
You know what I mean? So I was got that, and where you live, it's beautiful because you live near the beach. You show me the pictures. You live like it's like the beach and stuff. It's nice.
That's it, a collector near the beach.
I'm telling you, if I lived where you lived, if I lived in a neighborhood if I lived like where you lived, I'd never want to leave. You know what I mean? There, got the beach. You got collectibles. You know what I mean? Etc. Right? It's beautiful. That's Perth, right?
Yes, Perth. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Yeah. So Perth is a lot more isolated here, and so finding collectibles and things, you got to look around. But there are places, but a lot of them are few and far between. Whereas something like Melbourne, where Elwyn lives, and Helmy, things are a lot closer indoors. It's a city, So, and Perth is very vast, so that's the big difference. So.
we live in the age of the internet anyway, and so like you tell me, I hear you guys talk about Pop Culture, a store called Pop Culture in Australia
Yes.
that you guys order from.
Yeah.
So I mean, like if there's something you really want and they don't have it in your local stores, that's a possibility for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's, we live in the. I mean, over here, I mean, the comic book store that's in my neighborhood, but it's not nearly as good as other ones. You know what I mean? It's an okay comic shop. It's got your basics, but if you wanted to go there to buy statues, you wouldn't be happy. It's good for figures, but it's not great for like statues or anything like that because of the market. Not everybody buys quarter scale statues. You have to, those are, so the average Brooklynite that goes to a comic shop that's not a statue collector isn't going to want to spend $500 on a statue.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And but they will spend maybe $200 or $300 on something that's in the 6 scale range, whether it's a figure or whatever. And then, like, just in general, you have like the NECA figures and every other figure on the planet. Those things sell well. But if you want to see like statues, you need to go to like a store that has a bigger crowd, for lack of a better word, or words in this case.
Yeah. That's it.
I won't keep you up.
That's it.
You know me, I talk too much.
It's always a pleasure, to have you on. It's always great. It's great to have people from around the world. So it's never a problem. The more people we talk and the more we talk, the better, with these sort of things. So,
how many did you have today on your show the whole time on the show?
Well, we've had Helmy, we've had you, Charlie, Rob, and Ellen. So we've had pretty much,
12?
6 of us on.
6.
Yeah, so it's been a good one this week. Very good. I'm very happy. But I think we'll wrap it up there. And so, like I say,
hey, thanks for having
me. Not a problem at all, Mark. And like I say, you're free to tune in anytime. It's been a great Comic Con this year. I think we've had a really strong one this year, and we'll probably learn a few things within the next day or so as well. So for next Sunday, we'll be doing a bit of an aftermath, and then continuing on with any new news and stuff like that. But thanks for watching. For anyone that is watching this and does watch it, let us know what your favourite thing from Comic Con was. We'd love to know. Thank you to all the guys for jumping on, especially you, Mark, and that. It's been great having you on throughout the night. It's been a great, and it really has added to the episode today. So that's always great. And yeah. So
all right.
All right then. I will see you later, and we'll catch up, Mark, sometime. We'll keep in touch, and we'll see what happens next week.
All right, man.
All right.
Sounds one.
Yeah, have a good one, you too, mate. Cheers.